And for those of you who may be interested in advertising with it, there's a lot of vendor tables, and it's just a lot that goes into a production that people don't really think about.
No, it is.
In this, we've been working on this one for a year.
Wow.
We've been working on it for a year to get this to where it is right now. And when I say working on it, I'm not talking about us sitting back saying, oh, this is something that we want to do. I'm talking about actively working on it for the last year, booking venues, just making sure everything's correct.
Really?
So anyway,
Hey,
this guy right here.
He's a mess.
So anyway, we got that. We got that stuff going on.
That's exciting.
Goings on, and what else we got going on?
Nothing.
Oh, you're gonna talk about our backstory.
Are we looking? So you guys, I apologize for being late. So I understand that the introduction has already been done here, but I'm finding out that these two individuals actually already know each other, which is good that we already filmed.
Third grade.
Yeah, right. So
I'm young. I'm only 21, so I don't know what you're talking about.
They wanted to
be in the same age group, Terry.
So they wanted to tell me this off the air, but it sounds juicy. So how exactly do you guys know each other?
Okay, so I was working at a station called B100 Radio.
Is that how we met?
Okay, first let her. Okay, stop. Wait, time out. Before we move forward with this story, I want to hear your version of it, and then let's hear your version.
I don't mind the story being told. I'm just trying to make sure.
Well, I just want to see if the versions match up with each other.
That is how we met.
Let's get back.
Okay.
I was booking people. Did I book somebody for your show?
Exactly. But I feel like we knew each other maybe through Facebook. Okay, we don't even know how, but we knew each other, I want to say, through the same social circle.
Did you meet me? Did you come to a show with Meezy?
No. Well, we knew Meezy and them, but you knew Meezy before us or after?
Lord have mercy.
Both. I don't know.
Okay, so look, we about to start here.
I didn't know it was going to be like
She
this.
said we about to start here. Okay, go ahead. Let's start from the radio.
Okay, so me and my ex had a radio show on B100 Radio. It was a sex talk radio show, and Terry was booking the talent for that show.
I was great. I was not.
Sounds about right.
No, but he had some hitters. Like he was bringing in reality stars. He knows a lot of people. He's well connected. And then at the time, me and my ex, we were together. We took a split. And of course, I needed a co-host. Mm-hmm. And I was like, Terry, come on. Terry then took over the show. It was in a good way. It was good. Like we had a good duo going. Like it was a good show. We were talking about sex talk. Yeah, but they was loving it. And then
they was hating on me.
Then me and my ex got back together and we came back on the show. So then Terry left. And then Terry went on and
that shows you how deep love is, boy.
So he was there and then he was gone. And then we moved on to other things.
And yeah, so we done radio before.
And then I called her
to
come to the show.
This was like 5.
I asked her to come to me on the show.
This was like 5 or 6 years ago.
I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. No, it wasn't.
When was it? When was it?
Let's go.
So I've only been at this station 2 years,
No.
Carrie,
Right.
you have to have been there longer than that because I've been here almost 2
Thank
years.
you.
Okay, well, it was no more than 3 because we only been in existence 3 years.
Okay.
I was at
Which you had
another radio-
another. You invited me to the other radio show. You did not invite me here.
Yes, here too.
No.
Yes, it did because
No.
the topic was pertaining to
3
you.
years ago was what? 2018.
It was the topic was pertaining
I
to
didn't
you
talk to you in 2018.
because I had Measy here a number of times.
You didn't invite me here.
Mm-hmm.
He invited me
We're
to
not
the
gonna
last radio show, okay? And at
Okay,
the time I was done
so-
with radio.
Uh-huh.
I took a break.
The reason that she was coming
Uh-huh.
is
Did you tell Missy to call me?
no.
I didn't get no invite.
No, I didn't tell Measy to call.
Yeah,
Well, I
don't get out of
had-
don't distract him. This is good. Go ahead.
So the conversation
Uh-huh.
and the reason she was coming is for 2 reasons. She had
Reason number one.
we had been on the radio show before together,
Okay.
so I knew we could vibe. And the second reason is for the conversation that we have that you say you are not a part
Okay.
of. You understand?
Okay.
And that's that.
Okay.
But the only reason why I will say I never got the invite, but if I did get invited, it
Okay,
probably was
first of all,
because I
did she-
didn't partake in that lifestyle anymore. So that's
Whoa.
probably why I couldn't speak on it.
What lifestyle?
Oh, man, he was
We had a sex talk radio show. Let's keep it up.
Okay. So
Yeah,
look.
of what I
Hold on.
agree on.
Let's pause for a second. We're not gonna act like I'm not slow. Come on. Stuff go over my head all the time. I've just accepted it.
And I didn't even see that show when Measy was on here. Shout out to Measy. I just talked to him about 3 weeks ago.
Okay, so
Yeah, because it was pertaining to the things that go on in that. So everybody know what I'm cool with and what I ain't cool with.
right.
And at one point in time,
He was dabbling.
but she was cool with it. If she ain't no more, I don't know.
I was the queen of it. I was
Yeah.
cool with it.
She said I want just
Yeah.
not only am
So,
I a client, I'm the president.
but you didn't come with me. You see, you didn't come when Measy was here either.
Right.
So it was somebody else that was here when Measy was coming, and all of us was talking about it and everything. And I would have Measy on, and then I would be like, "Yo, let's get them on," because her little. Let me not say little.
I know. I hate when people say that.
Her and her people, they was like trying to be big time, and they was flying out and flying in, and
Okay.
people was requesting like, "Ooh,
We have fans.
Amazonian."
Okay. Okay. Okay.
See, and y'all think I'm being mean, but if y'all follow her page, you'll see on her page.
You gotta stroll all the way down.
She's like 2 feet taller than everybody she takes pictures with.
Facts.
So
She be like this, and they be their head be down here.
So when you sent her the invite, did she respond to your invite?
Oh, yes, she did.
What did I say, Carrie?
She said,
"Show me the receipts, Terry.
I
The
don't-
receipts
I
don't,
don't-
expire. Show me the receipts." Since you sent the
She don't
invite,
have that
Terry.
phone no more. That was
I
like
don't
6
have
months
no-
ago.
Oh, how convenient.
I don't have no receipts. Receipts for what? An invite?
Because I
because-
never got the invite.
I'm about to see this. Oh boy, let me
Okay,
let me
so-
pull.
But I will say, I was
No.
I'm not gonna say that. I was separated for 4 years. So if I was invited, I wasn't in that current relationship, so I wouldn't even want to have talked about it.
Oh, so
You see what I'm
just say
saying?
you
So
don't
I
wanna talk
wouldn't- But I don't remember getting the invite. But I
about it.
definitely,
Just say you
yeah.
don't wanna talk about it. Just say you
Yeah, it would have been something I would have been talking about.
So
Because
that was
life.
something that was something from a past relationship.
Yeah.
No,
So I was in a
because-
relationship for 20 years. We were married for 16,
Mhm.
and we lived an alternative lifestyle.
Oh, I
And we-
completely understand.
Yeah, and we spoke about it on like the radio and
Okay.
everything, and we counseled couples. We had couples on the show. I mean, we went to parties, we threw parties.
Mhm.
You know, that was. Terry, you judging everybody. You was acting scared.
Oh! Oh!
I don't believe.
Oh, but that really like y'all.
That's-
Listen,
Oh my
hold on.
God!
I am so happy right now.
I can't believe her.
I love this woman. She told Terry he was scared of something like
Nah,
I'm gonna call Terry out because we go back.
it ain't,
So
it ain't calling me out. Just believe that. Scared is not the.
Frank, where you at?
Yeah,
Frank, where you at?
I need you to curb this bull job that's going on. But that was
Okay, so let's pick off the part. Let's say he was scared. Okay, so,
Nah, I won't.
so Terry was scared.
Because I will say that a lot of people, not saying him, but a lot of people say that they are ready for a lifestyle or prepared for it, but then when they're in the heat of the moment, they may not be able to get up.
Hold.
Literally.
Hold. Let's get one thing straight.
Not saying him. I said not him, but I'm just
We
saying
never partied together.
No, I said not. I said not you. I gave a disclaimer.
No, but my thing is, had she not cleaned that up,
we never partied together. Let's get that straight for everybody listening. We never partied together.
okay, so let's
We went out together.
let me put on my grown-up hat right
We
now.
went out together to a club and just had drinks and had fun, but we never partied together. I went to other parties.
Okay, I'm gonna put my grown-up hat on because right now the little kid in me just wanna, the little kid in me just want to roll around on the floor and laugh right now.
I'm not trying to make you look bad in my house.
But I mean, I definitely understand the lifestyle.
Yeah.
I definitely understand, and I understand how again, like people say that they want to, but then when you get into the reality of it, could actually be a possibility of happening when you step into that atmosphere. You know, you gotta be ready. You gotta come strong or go home.
You gotta be ready. There's fights and everything going on. People don't like the way certain people is vibing.
And see,
you know what? No.
That was my whole. We ain't trying to.
You better be prepared as women, because if you ain't prepared and your man is doing something that you don't want them to do, it's gonna be a girl fight.
You getting back into that?
Huh?
You getting back into that?
No, I'm just speaking from experience.
Okay,
like what I've seen, what I've heard.
Let's just.
I can't speak on what God has to store for me.
No. Because
I can't speak on it.
This, now I'm saying this is. I don't know if you want to do it. You don't want to talk about it.
I mean, I don't care. I'm open, but I'm not. No. Yeah.
We're just talking about past experience.
Because I'm saying I shut it down right now if that ain't the case.
No.
I'm saying the reason why I wanted to speak with her, whether she was in it or not, I know she knew, and I. Most of the time, it's one thing that somebody said. Most of the time, when breakups happen in that circle, it's not because of what's happening in that. It's something else.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's what and the reason I wanted to have that conversation is because somebody else was always giving scenarios about why it wouldn't work, and I was saying that's not the reason that most of them break up.
Yeah, so that's true. I agree.
I'm so slow. Jesus, help me.
So we had the conversation.
Are we talking? Okay. Why are we talking in code? First of all,
I don't know what we can and can't discuss. It's 7 o'clock on a Saturday.
Are we talking poly or lifestyle?
Poly is a part of a lifestyle.
Yeah, but
she's saying, are we talking poly or are we talking swinging?
I mean, to me, alternative lifestyle falls under all of that, and they're just two ends of the spectrum.
Okay.
Poly and swingers are two different. You know
and
what I'm saying?
And then there's a third spectrum, which I'm familiar with, which is neither one of those.
Yeah, neither one of those. And then you got the Atlanta vibe, which is you just do what you want to do.
Yeah,
they call it something else.
I was getting it in. That's what
exactly.
No, so what I was saying is, I was like, I'm open to poly. And
what part of poly? Like you would have 2 wives?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would do that, but then
or 2 girlfriends.
When you say that, their mind goes to, oh, you just trying to have your cake and eat it too, and I was saying like, if I just wanted my cake and eat it too, I wouldn't even need this. I just do Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So the reason why because actually my ex is poly now. And so
cool.
Y'all can vibe. I can connect y'all.
No, but then on the back end of that, I was saying that maybe if you were poly and to compromise, because ain't no other woman living in my house, ain't no other woman doing that. All right, maybe to compromise, me and you would do something together.
Yeah, you have to have relationships with both.
Not necessarily I got somebody else living in my house or we're having a relationship, but if we want to have fun, we go out and have fun together, or we invite somebody back and we have fun together, and then they go about their business and we back on some old
But see, I think it's a thin line because some swingers do that as well.
Well, hold on now.
They do.
Hold on before we pause to see now.
It's a very thin line between the both lifestyles.
Be part of a lifestyle group where, to me, when it comes to swinging, we're literally talking about two individual couples coming together versus us being in a relationship with someone and being open to have other people come in. Now,
but see, that's what a lot of people have a misconception about swingers is because that's not the only way that you do it. I knew couples that only brought a girl in, or I knew couples that, it's all based off of the rules in which you have in your entity of your marriage or your relationship. So it's not necessarily like, oh, you have to do this because that's a textbook meaning. I knew couples that they did what they wanted to do. They only did it on vacation because that was how they did it, and they were corporate people, lawyers, celebrities, whatever. They couldn't be seen with certain people. So it's just a very thin line between a lot of the different lifestyles.
Right. I think going back to what you said, it's probably just a matter of there's really no actual definition. I mean, you live a particular lifestyle and you try to put a label on it just to have a way to kind of explain it to people who are outside of that. So,
and that's another thing you gotta explain.
Right. I mean, if you wanted to have a conversation about it, just to help people kind of
understand,
wrap their head around it.
But a lot of people don't like labels, and that's the interesting part.
Right.
I would talk to, so this is what I don't get, right? It's a lot of women. We know, if you are attracted, if you have sexual intercourse with men and women, as a woman, you're considered bisexual.
Right.
Nowadays, it's a thing where women are getting with women and they're like, oh, I'm not bi though. But I let a girl in me out, but I ain't bi. Like, you just don't like labels. You just don't like labels.
So if it was a man and he let a then he is definitely right.
To most people, that's what they were considered. You know what I'm saying?
Do you consider that? Yeah, she do. Let's move on. She breathing hard.
Okay,
no.
Okay, so as a experienced person that was in a lifestyle, I can respect the label, but me as a single woman dating, I could never date a guy that was bisexual or gay. Yeah, I could never. But it's a lot of men out here that are bisexual.
That's gay.
There's a lot of different.
You gotta respect.
There's a lot of nuances.
You gotta respect people labels.
I ain't knocking it, but let's not try to sugarcoat it. It is what it is.
I mean, even some people like I've seen men.
It is what it is, though.
I've seen men who have problems with being in the same room with this one female at the same time.
Oh no, I have a problem.
Because that's too close. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, some men like, but if my man parts touch your man parts, and then you know what I'm saying, that kind of thing. I like.
But no intercourse.
Watch where you point.
Right, no intercourse. Right.
Watch where you point.
Man,
like
and once you in that sexual setting.
And see, that's
all
what I
bars
are
open. Like everything is kind of open.
Right.
And it ain't no labels, it ain't no explanation. Because if you ain't there, you don't even deserve an explanation.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of people think about it.
Because you ain't in the
moment.
And once you get to a higher pay grade, they get down way worse.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about the billionaires.
Once you get to old fat white guy level.
And he like, so I'm gonna sleep with this man, and you gonna sleep with this woman, and we gonna make this work. And their tax brackets is high, and that's what they do.
No, I'm saying that situation you talking about, being in the same room, guy and girl, I done been in that situation too. And
you mean you want to touch on nobody?
No,
because that's what she said.
No. I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, before it went down, the other dude that was in the room. So let me say, the other dude that was in the room brought somebody in, and they tried to put me out.
What? Hold on, the other dude brought another guy in?
No, brought a girl in.
So it was one dude and two girls?
No, two dudes and one girl.
So you, another guy, and another woman.
Right.
Okay.
And I was going back to what you were saying about being in the same room, whatever. And
he told you to leave.
He told me to leave.
And there were two guys and a girl.
It was me, him, and a girl.
Oh.
It was me.
So he was intimidated by you. Why is that, Terry?
No, he was on some old she not with it.
Then why you brought her here?
Okay. What was the relationship? Between all y'all, how'd y'all meet? Y'all meet at the gas station. What was it?
No.
Come
So
on,
I
but you got
I
in the room alone and
Oh,
get
whoa.
you got a
So
girl and brought her
you
in.
already-
Like, how did
Like, what y'all all at the club and y'all was like, hey, let's go back to
No,
my
no.
condo.
So-
I got some drinks.
So back
like,
in the day, I sang in a group. I did a whole lot of South Party.
That's right.
So we were on the road,
mhm,
and I know him. He brought a female back.
to the studio.
No, to where we were.
Okay.
Let's not say the studio. To where we were, and he brought her in, and I was chilling, and he was like, "Yo, I got a little shorty. Can you roll out?" And I looked. I was like, "Oh, she with it."
So you already knew.
And I just looked at her and I saw what her vibe was like. To me, was like,
So was y'all trying to have a threesome or y'all was trying to run the train? It's two different things.
it's two different things. It won't no threesome if that's what the case would be.
So
I guess you
y'all
want to
was
say
running
train.
choo-choo.
I guess it was a two-seat. Because in your eyes, a threesome is all of us together, and that won't.
No,
Well, that won't.
yeah.
a threesome is more so an agreement where everybody involved is going to have equally the amount of pleasure. Meaning not all with each other, but like
Oh, okay. Yeah,
you look out for each
that's what
other.
was happening.
A train is mean you finna dog this chick out and
Okay.
she finna
Okay,
she finna live out the back door and not
All right,
know
so
what
let
happened
me
to
tell
her.
you, it was a little bit.
Oh,
it was
shit.
50-50. So, no, but the point is, he was like, "Yo, let me do it," blah, blah, blah. And I was like, "Oh, she with it." And he was like, "Nah, she ain't." I was like, "All right, I'm about to leave." And I got up and I walked to the door. And when I walked to the door, I just locked the door and turned back around. And when I turned back around, I was like, "Yo." And he was like, "What you doing?" And I was like,
And when you looked at her, she was like, yo.
and that's what she was doing. I was like,
He was the problem. He should have
I
left.
was like, she ain't saying no. What you saying something for?
He was the problem.
And it went down.
Because a lot of, I mean, some women.
And I'm just
some
saying
women
to
like
say,
that.
be in the zone. Once he was like, but once everything was rolling, he was like, he went from to oh hell yeah, we
The
in
problem was
He was
he didn't know how to bring the topic up to her.
I didn't bring no
He
time.
wasn't real. It was a lot of non-communication issues.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to introduce the situation to her where you did.
Yeah.
Now, if you locked that door and looked back at her and she was like looking crazy, then you would have got a different vibe from her.
Yeah, I've been like, all right, let me draw it.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We about to go to jail.
Right, exactly.
Let me let you sign a non-disclosure so you don't.
Yo,
You gotta do that nowadays. You got some non-disclosures in your back pocket?
you know they got a song out like that?
What is it?
Look, she confused as hell.
I didn't know.
No, you haven't heard the NDA song?
No. Can we play it on
Lying.
the commercial?
So why I gotta be the confused one? She confused too.
No. Unless I don't know it, then I just sing along with it. Sometimes I do that with songs. I don't be
You're
knowing
like,
what I'm saying.
oh, you know what?
My boys be like, you know they
Billie.
saying
You know what? I
this. Billie
have heard.
Eilish. I like her.
And the song is called
Can we play it on the commercial break?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is juicy.
But what I was saying, like certain positions, men don't want their man parts touching someone, they get off, and like you said, right, until you actually in it, you thinking too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just have to trust
And if
everybody
you're in
that's
it
involved.
and you stop and you like, no, then you don't even need to be here no way.
Yeah.
Because
But then I don't know. You got a right to stop. Maybe it ain't what you expect.
it's okay to
Maybe
stop.
it's some smells you ain't feeling.
But listen,
Maybe
but
the
what I'm
vibe is
You always gotta mess it up, don't you?
No, I'm being
saying, if
real.
you're stopping for that particular reason,
Oh yeah.
then it's okay to stop, but this is not for you.
Like, don't act like you don't know what's going on.
Right, exactly.
I didn't know. I just saw things
Y'all
coming
really-
at me.
There's
No,
literally less than a half an inch of space between these two spots, and y'all want to fill them both up at the same time. Something's
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm with that.
something's gonna touch.
CP, I don't know if I'm with that. I ain't with that.
Anyway,
I ain't with that. No, I don't know about that. I ain't
So
with
your freak level is probably like a 6 theory.
that. Why is that?
Because you said you're not with that. How you gonna have a threesome and you're not with that?
I'm just saying, maybe. I don't know.
Because when I think this is the interesting part. When you're in the
Don't
heat
be
of the
trying to
moment.
back me down. You done already said I'm scared. Then you trying to throw me out there like, yo, you ain't with that. You young in the free game. And I'm like, whoa, ho.
hold on, y'all. I just go here.
Let me tell you, my homegirl posted something on her page, and
Don't play me.
I ain't playing you. I'm just testing your sex level.
Don't play me.
she posted something. She was like, "How you from Atlanta and you don't know what the trap is? Everybody claim that they super freaky and all of this, but when I ask you where the trap is, or if you know about the trap, you don't know where it is."
They think it's a dope spot.
I double liked it. I was like, exactly, because people like to talk a big game, but then when they get into
they
them
might want
moments,
to go to the law.
But even if you go to the law, you know what the trap is.
You know what to expect.
You know, yeah.
All in all,
Do you know what either one of them are?
Oh my God. Why is he even trying me right now?
You know what? Where have you been?
Wait a minute. No, I don't know. You guys, I don't know anything right now.
I don't know anything. I just work here.
I just go here.
If you want to know if somebody being, if you want to know if a dude being, ask him how much it costs to get in.
Okay.
Be like, yo, you.
I don't even know the rates.
Yeah, because you get in free.
I mean, I just don't know the rates. No, couples used to pay
like $30.
Well, I don't know the rates.
And then they be like, how much for a dude?
I just go.
Nigga, like a bottle, like
well, you gotta bring
$60 to $100.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Here in Atlanta, I have not. In Miami, I have.
Oh, hold on. What was that club in Miami? Name some clubs in Miami.
Name some clubs. No, I'm not a clubber by any stretch of the
I'm talking about
imagination.
that Club Ice. No, Vice.
I have to get some of Miami people to call in one day for you.
Yeah, I've been to one in Miami and it was thebomb.com.
So
it was very diverse.
A very short stint in my life. You know, it's not. I wouldn't say it's something to be ashamed of, but it's something. It's just an experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
You do that.
And some people want to experience it and move on a weekend or a vacation, and some people really live it.
Right.
And it's a difference.
And I was just a visitor. I will honestly say I was just a visitor.
So
and after experiencing it for a while, I realized that I'm not built for this. Mm-hmm. It's fun.
How much did you experience?
Tootsies.
Huh?
Scarlet.
You can. Look, my son he was like, "Who?" I said, "Oh, now you're out, huh? Who? You don't know what I'm saying?" But yeah, how much have you?
I can say that I experienced
booty trap on the river.
In Miami?
Yeah, all those Miami clubs.
So they must have closed it down then. It's a club in Miami. It's
so the lifestyle group. I'm gonna call it a lifestyle group that I was actually a part of.
What was it? It was on Facebook?
Not anymore. Facebook shut them down.
Okay, so was it an app then?
An app?
Was it CDs?
Hold on, slow down, sis. Okay.
What was this group?
This was first of all, this was like 8 years ago, and I'm not affiliated with them anymore. So what their current status is right now, I don't know because I'm removed from that.
Yeah.
But at that particular time, it's literally like a club type thing. Like it's like family. It's so amazing. Like it's just like really like family. We do picnics, do all kinds of travel, book trips and everything, have the kids around and all that. But we for the most part dealt with people within our circle. It wasn't like anybody could come. Parties were very.
Y'all do what y'all do.
And it wasn't like, I know you mentioned like people fighting on stuff like that. You know, there was zero tolerance for like any like nonsense. Like I remember, I'm gonna tell you about this one situation, and it was so funny to me. We were at a party, and someone invited someone in. Okay, and obviously they didn't give them the rules before they got there. And there was a woman with some people, and she was up, like her backside. He came in, he reached in and touched her without any consent, nothing.
Oh, yeah, they do it all.
She lost. No, that's not allowed. Not in where we were at.
They do it all.
Yeah, that wasn't allowed. And she like lost it. And before she could get like 3 words out of her mouth, he was literally lifted up and carried and thrown, like you see on the movies, thrown out. And whoever invited him
was thrown out too.
You can go too. And it's not. A lot of people think that people are just in there. You can just go do whatever you want to. It's not that. It's not that thing at all. It's very controlled environment.
Yeah, the reason I was asking about that because it was a lot of. It still is a lot of different groups, websites, apps, and Facebook groups that were similar. Like it was a community, and that's what I would always talk about. Like people just thought it was like fair game. You just sleeping with everybody. It was more so a community. You get to know each other. You weed people out. Stuff like that. So that's why I was asking the group. And you probably know some of the same people.
back then, we did have, it was a group, we had a private group on Facebook, but I know once that group got shut down, I never went back to try and figure out, okay, where did everybody go? 'Cause I'm sure they reformed it again, but
Of course.
again,
There's
I
a lot
wasn't.
of people that you wouldn't even think that be.
And we actually had a
Like
sister.
rocking. You'd be like, yeah.
We actually had a sister group here in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
and we traveled back and forth, and all that. So it was fun times. I love the community, the community of that. It was good. It just I wasn't built for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, for what I want as far as a relationship, that didn't work for me.
Right.
So, like I said, I was just visiting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the time is now.
We don't pay our NDA time.
Yeah, we're about to take a little break, get a little air, get a little drink, do whatever we do, and we're gonna be right back. It's your boy T right here. It's 92.3. It's
Tina E.
And Kaya Wee.
See y'all in a minute.
We'll be right back. Yeah. I'm gonna let y'all hear this NDA thing.
I gotta hear it.
Mm-hmm. And then send the link over, so just in case you need it. I
did not know that song exists. But no, it's crazy that you said that. It was like so many different groups.
I can't hear that.
It's too loud.
Does that stream, does it sound? Because I know sometimes we go back, sometimes the live, they sound like it's scared.
Yeah, because they live, that's why we turn them down here.
If I were to hear this, I wouldn't know what you're talking about. Can't really hear what you're saying.
I wonder what it sounds like on the stream. We really need somebody to monitor outside of see how it sounds and let us know what it sounds like.
But you know why we outside? Because you got people that's doing what they want to do.
You couldn't save me, but you can't let me go.
So, my birthday is going to be here. Not this Monday, but next Monday. I'm super excited. Y'all know it's like you're going to be a grandma.
Oh my God. You ready for that?
I am.
What you gonna let her call you? Me, Mom, Nana? Nana, that's my mom.
Was that the song?
Yeah, playing. Y'all was talking, so
I probably should listen to it.
I haven't listened to the words.
Yeah. So, the next question is, we're coming back with the topic, and we're gonna ask.
How soon should you go public with your relationship?
How soon should you go public with your relationship? I don't know. Let's ask Tina.
Let's ask. Y'all drop it in the comments. If you have a relationship, how soon do you think you should go public with that relationship? Because that's what we're gonna be talking about when we come back on the radio. Boop, 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 boop. Because I know everybody was judging. Yeah, I mean they judge celebrities like that, but it's a thin line. I think you need. Yeah, I say I ain't gonna drop all the
What they judge
right now.
what?
Like the Portia situation and the J-Lo situation, and even Kourtney Kardashian. I heard she was with a new dude now.
Oh, you ain't ready to drop all that?
Huh?
So you didn't want to drop all
No,
that?
I was gonna say I think you should wait, but I'm more of a private person.
For that? To drop it here?
No.
Oh, them.
To drop, like for people to drop their relationships and make things public. I think you need to wait.
You private?
I'm a Virgo. I'm very private.
I'm
People ain't gonna know how I'm moving. When I'm moving, how I'm moving, where I'm moving.
But so I'm gonna say this, we online. But everybody think like, I hear a lot of people, they be like, Leo, you tell everything or you don't care about everything, you put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying, what I put out there, I really keep back more.
Really?
Yeah.
I think everybody does. No, it's some songs that are blatant.
Yeah, I got you. Let me do this. Kill white space. I got this. Help.
Pimp
Make
juice.
me start singing.
Don't do that, but
Oh, Bouncy right there.
No, but
So you keep a lot rap away.
I mean, I don't tell everything like, you know, like a mom might say, if we get together, that type of shit. You know, or just say, but I'll say like this, because I have messed with somebody that was in another relationship, and they'll be like, yeah, long as this me and you, cool.
But that's different.
But I'm just saying, I'm just using that as an example, something that not to tell anything. I'll be like, all right, and this stuff right now that happened that I'm about to take to my grave with me. But anybody else that don't know me will be like, tell everything. But I'm also the one that feel like if I lay it out on the table, you ain't got nothing to hold with this. That type of thing. I'll tell them this right here. Now what you gonna do? They already know. Because I done had people, I'll tell you. That's what I'm call it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not with that snitching crowd.
I just don't want nobody to have nothing on me.
Yeah, I've even been in situations where somebody may lie and be like, oh, I have a girl or whatever. I've been in two situations. One had a wife and one had a girl, and I found out about it, and I didn't run back to their significant other to tell. Like, I just separated myself and was like, you a dirty dog.
Trust me, because if you did it with me, you're doing it with somebody else, and you don't need me.
Exactly. I guess hurt people hurt people. Right. So hurt people will go run and tell that. Right. To me, that's snitch mentality. I just don't.
Because if it ain't,
just bow out gracefully and be like, hey, I was like, cool.
Like you have those other people that every other week you see them posting on social media their new plane for the week. Right. This is like, but why? Like, why is it so important that you just let everybody?
I think that they need validation.
Play one more song and then we're gonna come back.
I think they need validation.
Yeah, that's gonna be a possibility.
And they need acceptance.
Mm-hmm.
People that always need somebody with them,
or they need,
that's problematic.
Right. It's like they're missing something. They're lacking something somewhere. Exactly. Because I know, like, there was, like, when I start dating people, I usually say, don't expect to see no pictures on social media. Don't expect me to mention.
You give a disclaimer, Tina.
Don't look at me like that.
Tina give disclaimers.
When I first meet someone.
So when you first meet somebody,
at first,
you tell them, don't expect for me to post you.
Not at first, no.
Okay.
Now, as we move into it later on, as we get more,
we gotta say that.
That's different.
Yeah.
All right,
because you don't know.
Yeah. You gotta say that because it's good. But I feel you.
Go back. I'm ready.
You ready? He's just gonna cut the song.
Yeah.
He's just gonna cut the song.
All right, we're going back on live, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about how soon is too soon to post somebody that you're dating.
How do you pronounce your name?
Kaya.
Kaya.
Yeah,
okay.
or Rakaya. That's my full name, but everybody calls me Kaya Wee. Hey.
Hey, it's your boy T. We back in the building. We making it do what it do, y'all. We just had to bring that out because they was getting a little antsy, you know.
Yeah, we apologize to
premature.
those
They tried to make it
who are
jump off
actually
before it jump off.
We had some good
listening
conversation
to
going.
that song.
So I just had to bring it back in and let it do what it do because they was being extra. As the country folks said, they was being extra in here. So the question of the day is.
Okay, everybody. So as you all know, let me just go ahead and read this article for you all. 2 words can go a long way. Alex Rodriguez was spotted for the first time following the news that his ex-fiancee Jennifer Lopez was spotted with her ex, Ben Affleck. The video posted by Page 6 on Tuesday, May the 11th, the former Yankee player 45 was asked his thoughts about Affleck 48 and Lopez 50. She is getting it, girl. You look good.
J-Lo looked a bomb back home.
Spending time together. And his response was, "Go Yankees." And so, for those of you who may not understand why that is such a big deal, Alex was a former baseball player for the Yankees, and Affleck is a big
Yankees fan.
no, yeah, yeah, whatever.
I think it was some shade.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Okay, so let me just read. The longtime MLB star said, while he could have simply been saying that since the player for the Bronx Boomers from 2000 Boomers, I want to say Boomers, they're Boomers, even though there's only one on there. Shut up. From 2004 to 2016, it also could be notable that Argo director is very passionate Boston Red Sox fan. So the Yankees' biggest rival. So Affleck is a Red Sox fan, and Affleck as a Red Sox fan, and Alex is with the Yankees, so it's like go Yankees. So that's a little bit of rivalry there. So that was actually they were spotted out literally 2 weeks after announcing. She was spotted out literally 2 weeks after announcing her breakup with Alex. So the question of the day is how soon should you go public with your relationship, alleging that they're in a relationship?
Yeah, maybe a fling.
And maybe, yeah, it may just be, it could just be.
She didn't announce it, right? Didn't paparazzi see them at a restaurant with their kids?
Paparazzi has seen them out several times,
Yeah.
but that's not necessarily saying that they're in a relationship.
Oh,
because
they was
they
hooked
have.
up. They was hooked up. Kid.
I'm trying. Maybe she was cold, and he didn't have a jacket.
But you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with it. But I do think that when people go public, I don't think it's an overlap. I think people take a long time to let people know that they're no longer in that relationship. And I think they've already moved on when they announce it.
Right.
So I think that they already dissolved it, even though they was at the, weren't they at the inauguration together?
So you were saying against it?
It's just what you heard about it. This ain't what they did.
Oh, okay. So
right.
Here's my thing. Okay, when you're people that are in the public eye, such as they are, that you have to give a certain. I'm not gonna say you have to. You should give a certain level of respect to that other person, especially if you guys left on good terms. It was agreed.
Wow.
You know, I just feel like it's just respectful because people are gonna throw darts and have something to say. So just be mindful of that. If you're doing,
you give no fucks.
Right.
You done?
0.
All right, cool.
Because you come out too quickly with this new relationship, and then you know that this person who you still care about, you're still friends, they are going to have to deal with this as well. Now, even if their feelings are not, it may not even be a situation where he may be hurt because he see him out. It's just don't cause them more headache than they have to.
No, you know what it is? Because you assume that when they come out that fast, that it was something going on while you guys were together.
Everybody.
I mean,
that's the only assumption that a man has of that is I break up with you, and then a month later, I see y'all out taking pictures. Oh, you was messing with him while we was together.
Exactly.
But I'm just trying to be devil's advocate, assuming that from the two individuals involved, they know, even if it's for no reason other than the outside looking in, just say, hey, I mean, and this is just
I ain't gonna lie though. Every
do
man's fear is for her to get back with her ex. So I know Rod is kind of like, we was fucking him the whole time.
I don't know. Without having, again, devil's advocate. Without having all the facts, it could be just don't do it. So he doesn't have to deal with it. Wait a month or 2 months before you.
But a lot of people be hella petty too.
No, I think a dude just gotta realize that a woman goes where she's comfortable.
And you gotta think. I think they said that Rod cheated. So if he cheated, then she don't owe him nothing.
But even if she didn't cheat,
allegedly.
So let me tell y'all, this is all woman's view on seeing.
No, I stood up for the men
Frank
because I feel like at the end of the day, I said that any man's biggest fear is for her to get back with her ex.
It's anybody.
I don't think
that's necessarily an ex, but I mean, it's not the ex. Believe me. The only thing when a dude look at you, when a dude look at you, look at somebody as an example, the only thing he started saying is all that little nasty shit, excuse me, all that little nasty stuff that we used to do,
You doing it with him.
you're doing it with him.
But she did it with him
Oh,
first.
y'all gonna say maybe I was
No, I'm
doing
saying
him first.
period.
Yeah, period.
I'm saying period. It ain't even got to be
Right.
old dude. It can be new dude. But as soon as we talking about time coming out public, and you just got out of a relationship with me, and I know that if we judge you on what was done in the dark, you going to hell. You know what I'm saying? And I now see you with a new dude, and I'm like,
So do you think that she moved on too quick?
I don't think so, because I don't think when you break up, you don't owe nobody no explanation. Because my thing is, if we done,
Even though you're in the public eye and you have children.
I think.
Don't insult.
Hold on.
Insult the game.
I think that if you got children and they don't know, hey, he in the house the whole time, now all of a sudden he gone and it's a new dude. I think you should take time if it's children in the house and you wean another dude in. You know, you don't actually bring him home, but y'all might go public places and meet him at the park or something. This is so and so, and he get comfortable. I don't think you should just walk him in the door. But if there's no kids involved and you just broke up, like J-Lo in her what? Almost 60?
Yeah, she doesn't care.
We just said.
All right,
She
so
done been a cougar,
yeah,
a fiance,
and I'm saying her kids is
a
grown.
wife, and now she's single.
Her kids is grown, but she's still out there giving young
Her
girl
kids are
problems.
not grown. Her kids are like under 15.
Okay, so
But they know though,
well, here's the thing.
Yeah, they
Okay,
were
so
chilling with him at the picnic.
because they know when mama unhappy, they know when mama happy. You dig what I'm saying?
there's a good chance that they broke up way before.
But this is
So
the
the,
thing.
so the
And even-
inauguration was January and they were together. So
But
between
this is what I'm gonna tell you.
January
But
and May.
that doesn't mean
The
we
kids
saw
already
them
knew.
together. That doesn't
The
mean-
kids already knew Ben.
That's what I'm saying. And
No, the kids came after Ben. She was with Ben before she was with Mark Anthony.
Right. Then she got with Mark
Mark
Anthony,
Anthony had the kids.
and then she went back to Ben.
She went back to A-Rod and then the dancer and the dancer and
there's
dancer.
also
And then she
a
would be-
link
They
here
go
that
been
says
around.
Jennifer Lopez is
That thing
dating
like
history.
Kim Kardashian, ain't
a
that?
That thing
timeline.
It's all right. You went.
Okay, do the timeline. What's the
There's
timeline?
actually a link here with the timeline of her
Girl,
relationship.
they love got mouths on that thing, but it look good.
Let's see.
She got an old Cadillac, but it look
But
good.
what I'm saying, would a dude tell her no?
Nah,
No.
nah.
Would a dude tell Kim no?
Okay, so while you pulling up the link, what do y'all think about the Portia situation? That's a similar situation.
No, it's not.
She
She
his
didn't know that
divorce
girl.
was fine. No. I said too soon to come out. She said they were dating for 2 months. His divorce was final the month before, and they came out.
But
Not the details of it,
right,
but
but the
the
relation,
fact.
if the divorce was final a month ago, the relationship was over a long time ago.
So you don't think that was too soon?
I think people hang on to too much stuff and put too much effort into something that's
Put too
over
much
and
on it.
done. Yeah,
Personally, I don't. I think that
and
she should
everybody
wait.
like, that's her friend. Portia did not know that chick.
Yeah, she didn't know her.
Portia did not know that chick, and Portia is using that money maker. That's what she using right now. She said it's cats out here trying to get to this good, and she dating no broke dude.
I think she did it the right way with her boo because her boo knew her ex fiance knew Simon. They were all cool. Yeah, they took a picture together on Mother's Day.
Yeah, but that was
She's the
after
reason why
fact.
they got introduced. But what I'm saying is her ex wasn't bitter that they got together.
Yeah,
But
'cause
his
they
ex was
broke up.
bitter.
They was broke up.
Yeah.
But she was like, I invited you to the house, and then you took my husband. Why? Because they was fronting like everything
Yeah,
was
they
all
was
good when you came to the house. That's what it was. When really in the background, we was fighting like cats and dogs.
Right.
I personally think for my personal relationship, I think that you should wait. I really do. I think that you should wait as much time as it takes for you to wait. Me personally, I'm waiting.
You waited.
I'm
She said
waiting.
that like, I don't
I
want to
think
wait.
it's
But for each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like if you feel like it took you a week to move on, boo boo. I'm gonna support you. Let's have a single
But
party.
women need clothes.
We do. We definitely
Women
need
need clothes.
closure.
Dudes don't
You
need
know what
clothes.
they
We like,
say,
you out?
the best way to get over one.
Yeah. But like the
is to get
closure,
under another one.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and you know, and then you can have situationships,
Right.
not necessarily have boo
Women-
things,
Right.
but I'm not going public with it.
Right,
Her-
exactly. Do what you do behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Keep that your business. And like I was telling you guys,
But
in
listen
the
what
break,
I'm saying. You
What
keep
you
saying
saying?
do what you do behind closed doors. The only reason why it's an issue is because that woman got clout.
I don't think you should
No.
post anybody.
I don't think that's how. I don't think
No,
that's
we
Keisha
talking about.
from Decatur do it all the time, but don't nobody know nothing
But
about her.
we talking about Keisha too. We talking about that friend in your Facebook that always posts a new girl, a new guy, or
Yeah.
whatever, every 3 months.
But y'all don't know what it is on the Facebook.
So you judging,
I ain't judging nothing.
you may not.
I'm
Somebody
looking at
judging.
like, hey, do you think?
right. I mean, you can't, even if you don't want to judge. You
So
judge.
let me ask
You
you.
look. You like, dang. I thought like.
I ain't gonna lie. I be like, damn, I didn't get the memo. Because I probably got cool with Craig, and then you brought Dante around, and I'm like, damn, I really like Craig.
Oh, you
but
think-
I'm happy for you.
Man, I'm sending out the invitations for the party that I'm about to throw. I don't
know that Craig ain't coming.
Right.
Because you got Dante coming.
And
And
I
I got a memo.
Oh, so you saying you moved too soon? That won't.
I
It
don't
was
feel
something
like,
better.
Yeah.
I don't know this
I
new
went out
plus.
and bought this Porsche. And this nigga got a Lamborghini out here.
I don't know this new plus one.
So she feel like she
Oh,
missed out. That's all she's saying.
What?
That's what she's saying. That's what you're saying. Like you missed out. You didn't know Dante was coming. You missed out.
No, meaning like my homegirl's moving too fast. She needs to give me a memo that she moving on. I don't need to find
Why
out
she don't? Why not? Why?
through Facebook. I don't need to find out. Every 3 months you have a new dude.
She went out. She got drunk, and they was
That ain't
partying
good.
last
That
night.
ain't-
And now that's how you found out. And she like, my bad, girl.
But I will say I do.
Is this the
reconnect.
dude?
I do reconnect with some of my homegirls, and I'm like, okay, girl, let's catch up. Who you with? And with one of my homegirls, she's newly divorced, like me, and we'll just catch her. I'm like, okay, and it's good stories, but she ain't
1,
going
2,
public
3,
with all these
break,
men.
ho.
Don't
Stop.
do
Let's go home. 1, 2, 3,
No,
home.
it. No,
One thing
I
that's
don't
different.
she
One
ain't
thing,
going public though.
one thing that's different between men and women
What?
is that there's this misconception that women cannot date multiple people at the same time.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
we just talked about that before
Women
you came
cannot
in, Tina.
Date multiple men. And when you're dating, you're doing just that. You're
Yeah.
dating. You're taking applications.
Yeah.
And when you're single, I think it's good to date multiple people at the same time.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, if you are
I don't
dating,
mind.
Get your bills paid, get your light bill from Terry.
Let me tell you something. I ain't
Get
spending
the gas,
no bill.
get the gas bill from James, get the car note from Patrick.
If I start paying bills, we together.
no.
That's part of dating.
We together.
So
No, it's not.
eventually,
No, it's
you
not.
might be the one.
You gotta pay your way to the finish
Now,
line.
you ain't paying. You only paying a cell phone bill. I'm telling you, mortgage man got you.
Or
But
car
listen,
note and
I
insurance.
said I ain't paying nothing. I ain't paying nothing. See, that's the little
I don't
boy.
know. The temperature has changed in this
Your
society.
goals are. You need to up your goals.
No, it's not. So how I'm supposed to maintain if I date you and I start doing stuff for you but we just dating, we trying to get to know each other. Now I'm dating you, doing stuff for you. Now everybody winning except me. Because I'm out here balling.
so here's
You
the
winning because you getting something out of it. You ain't just paying out and ain't getting nothing.
okay. So
I don't know
pause.
man that don't get nothing.
Here's how you do. Here's how you do this.
You
The
benefit from
assumption.
something.
The assumption is that if you are paying bills, then you are making an investment in me because you see something in me that you don't see in these other women.
Get your ass out.
You're not just.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be. I do
Listen
agree.
what I'm saying.
I agree with
Listen what I'm
Terry.
saying.
I agree with Terry in saying that you shouldn't just be putting your money out to
You should kill
every
yourself.
woman that
But
every woman that
you
okay,
said
I
if
won't
I'm
agree with
paying,
your ugly
I'm getting
pussy.
something out of it. But I'm saying if I'm paying and I'm getting something out of it, we together. I ain't paying nobody. I ain't going out with nobody else. I ain't doing that. We kicking
So
it.
y'all exclusive.
Yeah, until we have a conversation about what we gonna do. You know, as
That's
far
what's
as
that.
as fun.
Everybody ain't a paymaster. It's
As-
okay.
What the hell is that?
I'm agreeing with you.
You can't agree with him.
Shit.
I disagree with him.
Thank
and he
you.
shut me
No.
down.
But this how y'all agree.
Just wanna-
Y'all agree and then throw some bull jive on the side. Yeah. Oh, so you ain't. Yeah, I agree with you, but you ain't paying no paymaster. Hold on. Don't big me up and then
You
cut
say
my
you
throat.
don't pay no bills. That means you
Phone
ain't
is
impressed.
You said if you pay the bills, you're in a relationship, and I said then that means that if you're paying her bills,
Okay.
then you're investing in a relationship because you see something different in that particular
don't
one
get
than
me-
you
hold on,
see the
hold
other
on.
You
one.
say you don't pay bills.
Let me give you the disclaimer. I'm saying I'm when I say I'm not paying bills, I'm not saying I don't pay the cost to date anyone.
Okay, so what's the cost that you paying?
I'm saying we doing dinners, we doing anything that's facilitating us to get to know each other and things like that. Cool. I got you.
Is that an Intel bill?
No, that's not a damn bill.
Okay.
That's not a bill.
Okay.
A
So
bill
you don't
is
pay
like
a bill, so you're not a paymaster.
a bill is like,
Paymaster
baby,
pays
can you
bills.
help me with my car note? Baby, can you pay my rent? Baby, can you do this? And I'm gonna be like, I ain't been knowing you, but mom, 2 months. You talking about pay your car note, girl? We ain't there yet. We ain't there. But I gave you some. And
Well, I don't mean nothing.
there, but that's what
I don't know
what
how
I'm
the
saying.
younger generation is doing it. The 20 and
I forgot who I was talking to. I forgot. My bad.
I'm sure a lot of women out here is like, okay, yeah, take me out to dinner and I can buy
But I'm
you
saying,
this.
so is there a courting period, as old folks say? Is there a courting period?
Let some people tell it courting don't exist no more.
I think it's up to.
So it goes straight from what up, baby, to let me ball on this shit.
No, I think it's
In some cases,
okay.
Ew.
It's the man's
Yeah.
choice whether or not he is ready or when he decides he wants to invest in her. Now, from the woman's perspective, I don't think it's
That's
any.
Cassidy ain't got
I
no
don't
name.
think there's anything wrong being a woman who is out here dating and having multiple men who are willing to invest in her. That means that she's in high demand, and you have multiple
What
men who
high-
see.
Hide
You-
the whole demand.
You have multiple men
High
who find
demand.
you to be a quality woman. Because I wouldn't expect that
What do you
a
call a woman
man.
that you pay for her company?
You're not paying for her company. You are
what?
you are
Francis,
extending
Francis.
a glimpse into the future should she choose
You
to
about to
have
lose,
one
guy.
with
You about to lose, guy. You about to lose, guy.
you are extending a glimpse into the future should she choose
No.
to pick you.
What I'm saying is, call it what it is.
How's that go? I'm not saying she's we literally have not said anything about that.
I'm saying, call it what it is. Ain't that what you saying? Call it what it is. Call it what it is. For my company,
Nowadays,
I need you to give me money for my company, and whether you call it paying the bills, because if I say, all right, I pay your bill, I ain't going to your phone place and saying, yo, I like to pay Tina's bills, I like to pay it. I'm gonna be like, yo, yeah. And what you gonna do with it is what you gonna do with it, right?
It's very common.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw something. I'm just saying, call it what it is.
But I think we're talking.
very
But I don't
common.
think we're talking like apples and oranges.
No, we're
here.
not. We talking
You're saying just simply saying,
hand to
hey,
play.
in order for you to.
That is the culture that we live in. Unfortunately, men lead with money, and women are leading with sex.
Oh.
That is, I'm just calling it what it is. That's how the society is set up.
So,
yeah, with
so
Instagram
you're
and
saying
everything, I
if
hear
he's
y'all done
paying-
ran the price of sky high.
So we're saying if he is paying bills, as we're saying, she should be giving up some snacks.
She went old vintage porno, didn't she? Snatch.
I think you can try to go as long as you can, but
But
eventually
eventually,
you
right?
don't have to.
Yeah.
Like
Because
when
he's
I
gonna
say,
keep paying. You gotta get somebody else.
with the invention of
God
Viagra and
knows
Cialis
I know about
and
that.
CMOS,
Right.
ain't no more sugar daddies here. Take the little 40 and go on about your business. You got pop on the rug.
And as you get
Brothers
older,
been gay,
the things you can get away in your 20s, you can't get away with because men have matured by then.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just saying, man. I don't mind, but we got to have an understanding. We got to communicate. I don't mind what's going down as long as I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so back to the original question.
Is it too soon?
How soon should you go public with your relationship?
I say when you're comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
When you're comfortable.
I think because everybody's so different.
Yeah.
Some people need closure. Some people need papers. Some people
So
need the separation, legal separation to feel comfortable.
Now, I say that too because let me give you a situation. I was dealing with a situation, and I used to be like, "Yo, why are you not? You posting stuff? Why are you not posting the things that we do when we take pictures? We'll take pictures, but you don't post
Oh,
that
you mad she ain't posting you on
No,
Instagram and Snap?
because I'm saying it's a fine line between feeling like we in this together and I'm being played.
Are you being hidden?
Yeah,
Right.
played or hidden. I'm saying because me.
But it was at the agreement when you first met, because people get caught in their feelings. They are okay with a situation when they first meet, but then once you start getting it on a regular, you like, well, why you ain't posting me?
But I'm the kind of dude I
How
want
was it? How was it in the beginning?
understand.
What was the understanding in the
The
beginning?
understanding was we were in a relationship.
Oh, well, she just.
So I'm saying if we in a relationship, and I'm saying if I'm in a relationship, my chick bad. I want my and being this what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm good. This
And she don't want to post you.
and it's like nah. So when you do that, I'm saying what you got going on.
Well, clearly that's a dead giveaway that either she got another dude or.
I mean, I know of
keeping
the
her
situation, but
So she has a situation, or y'all in a relationship?
no, we were dealing with each other that was supposed to be in a relationship, and she was coming out of something else. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or let's say, like your situation, you got somebody that you're dealing with, but you still trying to clean this up and sign the paper and get the date official.
Sound like a
and stuff
J-Lo
like that.
situation.
No, she know what I mean. You don't.
You can't use me as a scenario because.
No,
I'm just saying, this
no,
based upon what you just said.
no. I'm saying you're trying to get divorced.
I am divorced.
Not you. I'm saying the person.
Oh, the person.
You're trying to get divorced and you separated, but you don't want to come out too soon, is what you're telling me, because you're not legally done
Okay.
yet. And I'm like, okay, but this been going on for a while, over a year.
Okay, that's an extra. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's bullshit.
And that's what I'm calling it. Like, yo, and it's a fine line because now I'm starting to feel played now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
What's going on?
What happens in the dark comes in the light.
That's what I'm saying. When you feel comfortable, that's when I'm gonna be like, boom, boom. And I'm saying that because you got to be on the same page. Don't let me feel comfortable and we've been doing this 6-8 months. You telling me I ain't comfortable yet.
But also,
but you wilding out in the house.
Mm.
You cutting up using the sea moss and all that stuff like that. You getting it in and you know cutting up. And now all of a sudden, I ain't ready for that.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, she definitely was. I mean, yeah, that was play. That was play.
Hold on, she every time she helped me up, she dropped me down. Yeah, you got.
No, okay, so, but I'll bring a situation that I was previously in.
No,
right?
you gotta bring that up. Just let me marinate in my getting great.
See,
she don't like. Well, don't help me. Don't help me.
Well, go ahead and sit over there in the corner. Go ahead.
So,
but I think that
I had a similar situation. I was talking to a guy, and it hit the year mark. He kept saying, "I'm separated from my wife, but we still live together because of the kids, all of that, right? Right? And I was getting out of my situation, so I wasn't really stressing him like that.
Yeah.
But we were intimate, and it's so bad. I don't even know if I should say this.
I already know what it is.
Don't get emotional since it's over.
He was.
No, I'm not emotional. I don't know if I should be disclosing.
No, don't do that.
So, okay, no, I'm gonna do it.
No, don't do it.
I'm gonna do it. So it was a situation, and it went to Facebook. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. Just know it was a babies involved, and everything.
Okay, I'm gonna say don't do it. I'm with cosign.
But all in all, no, not on me. But all in all, I feel you because after so long, you need action behind the words. And if a person is saying that, okay, no, I need time. Okay, how much time do you need?
So the comfort zone has to coincide.
And then you got to put it down and then say, okay, so now, you got to put an expiration on those plans because people
I think J-Lo on some more. When I make a move, I make a move. I'm J-Lo.
And I'm unapologetic for it.
And that's how I think people should be. I think people worry about what the next person. If I'm broken up with you, I don't really care about what you got to say about how I'm living my life.
Right.
You lost that privilege when we broke up, or whatever the case may have been, for us to separate. You lost that. Don't come to me with relationship talk, and we ain't in a relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know. Going back to what I.
With your little dude over here now.
No, I'm not saying.
I'm not with you. I'm not with you. Why are you worried about what I'm doing over here?
I don't think it should have anything to do with so much wanting how you gonna feel about it. It's for me. It's more so about me being being respectful of the backlash that's gonna come from these outside people and just saving you a little bit of that. I don't need.
Who is the outside?
Oh. Who is the outside?
Yeah.
Okay, like in J-Lo's particular situation, they're a very public couple. So because they had just announced it and they were probably strategic about when they announced it, then I think she should be also strategic about
You know
the
how you handle
next
that?
move.
You know how you handle that?
Mhm.
When somebody, you out with somebody already, mind your damn business.
Yeah.
And now moving on somewhere, I ain't got to. Because when I tell you shut the hell up, you're going to be like, huh? And that's going to be the end of it. You're not going to say nothing to me no more about what I'm doing. Like, why you worried about what I'm doing?
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, I would spare my friend. If we're still friends, I would spare him that.
And that's a key
But
word,
that's the thing,
friends.
we ain't got to be friends.
I'm
Some
talking
people
about
are friends in relationships, but some people
It takes a
are.
while, though.
It takes, oh yeah, absolutely.
Even-
but I think
they're friends. Like when I split up with somebody, even though we're still friends, I have to sever ties with them for a particular amount of time to get rid of, because that.
Yeah.
Because you hold on to emotion.
I do.
But you can be, because here's the thing, you can be moved on and be in another relationship, and then I come out with something, and you'll still be like, oh, word?
Not me. I don't know who that person is.
No,
I guess some people can.
I mean, some women be like that.
Like I don't care.
You go move on and do your thing, and then when you see something, oh, he over there with his little girlfriend and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. But you got a whole
She a
dude.
little girlfriend now, huh? Was you a little girlfriend when you?
But that's what women say with your
Yeah.
little girlfriend and stuff.
Men say it too with your little man.
With your little dude over there. Yeah.
Especially if he's little.
Yeah.
Like, baby, nah.
What you doing with the little fella?
He
You got a permission slip? In her case, everybody.
Wow. I mean, I personally, if we broke off as friends, I would spare you the having to go through that. That's just Tina talking.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
But
I
when
agree.
it comes when it comes to going public with dating someone, I don't think I would hold it back as far as the people who are in my immediate circle. If you're with me and we're out together, you come where I go. But when it comes to like social media and things like that, I'm not gonna necessarily be posting pictures everywhere and things like that. And like I tell people when I meet them, I am not going to do that. So don't get in your feelings when you don't see me posting pictures. You go on my social media, you will see it's only 2 people that I've ever posted in my entire life that I've dated. And that first person that I post, guess what? Those pictures are private now. You will not find him on my timeline anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There should be a level of just
I don't give a damn.
privacy. It needs to be just a little level of privacy. If your accounts are all business, keep it all business. If it's personal and business, personal business.
I got a question.
Or get an account for your business.
Yeah.
So when you gotta do it, so when you got a old flame and y'all done posted pictures and now you break up and you got a new flame, do you erase all the old pictures?
I don't have flames, but
I said new relationship.
I had an ex, and I mean I don't know. You can stroll on my Instagram. I think I took all the pictures down of us together.
Private. All my the pictures.
I didn't. Damn, Terry, no.
I like I said, all the pictures on my.
So no, it won't be close to the top, but it won't be gone.
Yeah, it ain't close to the top. You gotta go down.
You gotta go like the 2012 or something.
And her defense, you be like birthdays.
Unless you log into
and
the
family
account with my
stuff.
name,
Family stuff.
Yeah.
with my name, you ain't gonna
See how I help you out? But she'll cut my damn throat.
Well, nah.
Cut my throat. Fall on the knife. But yeah, but me, I don't care.
You on to the next one. I don't know. This single
I'm gonna be
life
like
is
this.
different. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna be like, you don't know what you. How long you been single?
4 years, but no, technically, or
You went out on no dates or nothing?
yeah, dates, yeah. Okay, so we were separated for 4 years, and the divorce is officially final, like July. So I don't know how to gauge that.
But you went out on dates
Yeah,
while you were going through
We was both living our best lives through this separation.
I'm just saying. So let it be said, I don't do closure. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
If we together and we kicking it, we together. Once we break up, you ain't got nothing to say about what I do.
Okay. But okay, so let's go to the breakup though, because some people say that the breakup is kind of, it could be
iffy.
Eerie. Yeah, it could be iffy.
Like we might be able to get back together.
Because think about it. Look at the Erica Mena Safari situation, right? They break up every damn week. They destroy property. They having babies. They doing all type of shit. Some people will say, and I hear this shit all the time. Some people will say, well, we was broken up, so I went to Miami and I slept with Greg. And they were like, but we always get back together. So that gray area of people breaking up, what is a breakup to you? Do both parties have to agree? Do you storm out and be like,
even if both parties agree, that's still like.
No,
what if one party agree, one don't, or it's a gray area?
I have been like, yo, we together, but the breakups, it's just because you mad. You say it, and you'll be right back an hour later.
That's
talking.
what I'm saying. It be the gray area.
But I'm saying when we say we ain't kicking it no more, if we living together, we move out and we go do our own thing. Or if we, and if we doing this together, it's like, I gotta be spending some time. I gotta not want to be around you.
That's a breakup to you.
Yeah, I gotta not want to be around you.
So what if she want to be around you? She walking around the house stomping and dropping crumbs and like.
So let me tell you this. I always say I'm a big boy, and I can tell you I can love you to death, and we decide, and you done piss me off, and we gonna break up. I can love you to death and be like, we done, and I'll eat that emotion that I'm gonna miss that little fine mom, but I'm done with her. You know what I'm saying?
And you're done.
And I'm
Are you
done.
a done, or you come back a week later and be like, hey baby, bye.
It's like this. If I say we done and nobody else comes along in a short period of time and I start dealing with that person, I may go back and smash. But I ain't gonna go back and be in no relationship with you. I'll come back and smash out and do all that.
That's the gray area that I'm talking about.
That ain't a gray area.
That is a gray area.
That's a gray area for you.
No, it ain't a gray area for me because I don't do it. But for some women, you break up, forget you mad, and then a week later you smashing again. And
no, I'm still mad.
Yeah, but you're mad, but she's in her feelings again,
but I'm
thinking that y'all
in
a relationship.
No, we're not in a relationship. I'll tell you, we're not in a relationship.
So
I done said it before. This don't mean we back together.
Your mouth is saying it, but that's saying something else.
So being that you smashing somebody else, this other woman comes along, you start investing your time in her. You may have stopped smashing this person. Do you just automatically just go public with this new person and when you were just smashing old girl, your ex, a couple of months ago?
I'm a savage.
I'm a savage.
Okay.
I don't care. Because it got to be something. Because I'm like, yo, now if I start dealing with that chick on a regular, I'll leave her alone. I'll leave her alone altogether.
And there's more.
And that's because now listen, I ain't in no relationship. I don't have nothing going on. But if I get in a relationship, I know how to be in a relationship. That's me. But if we break up and so Noah's not coming. But so the next show.
Oh.
She in the hot tub. So she said she ain't coming.
We put a lot of stake into other people. But what about your own well-being and your own mental?
What if a girl did that to you? You weren't over it. She said she was over it. She smashed you from time to time. How would you feel?
It depends on how she did it.
Okay, she did it the same way that you did it.
I'll probably let it ride.
You'd be like respect,
right?
Yeah.
Even
though you ain't.
I'm big on. Let's be honest. And the reason I say that because we can be dealing in a relationship, and as long as you honest with me, hey, I feel like I want to go date this dude, or I don't want to be together no more. I want to do this, or I did that. As long as you honest with me, that lets me be like, all right, I can respect the fact that you came and told me that. But once you're not honest, and I found out you're not honest, that makes everything you said thus far suspect.
Yeah, right.
That makes everything suspect. So when you told me you love me, I don't know, was you just trying to gas me?
Right.
Or when you said you needed some help doing this, was you gassing me then? Or what was it? So if you just tell me the truth, I can respect that. And you be like, yo, I know we ain't together, but I'm comfortable with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know our drive is up here, but we ain't together. We never had no problems in that area, but anything else we argue like, fight like cats and dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So we ain't together.
That's dysfunctional.
Cool. Right. Nah, because you got
it's dysfunctional.
You know you can find that one person and run like you like it.
I had that. I could have still been smashing people and living a lifestyle. I chose to cut that off completely and be like, let's cut ties, because I knew where it would have took us down a rabbit hole that would have never ended.
Right. But that's your
situation.
But I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. But for sometimes you have people that's been divorced and they've been messing around for like 12 years and they just been like, okay, and they cheat on each other with their significant others.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
You know?
Okay,
You
so
gotta, you say how I feel about it. That's
Okay.
how I be. I mean, as long as you keep it honest and 100 with me, and be like, yo, we ain't doing this no more. Blah 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 blah. And even in the honesty, if we doing that, and then you be like, you know what? This starting to go back where it was. I'm still comfortable with you. It's starting to be, we can't do this no more. And I'll be like, all right,
okay.
you know, and let it ride. But I'm real big on, let's keep it 100.
Communication.
Let's keep
Right.
it 100.
You can't get upset with a person who's being honest.
And that's all I'm saying.
At all, but a lot of people can't handle honesty.
Right.
Does this dress make me
Right.
look fat? Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so
Yeah.
again, I'm gonna
Hey,
so
dress make me look
removing
fat, you know,
removing other people from the situation, completely removing. You've been single for years. Now you're dating someone new in your life. You're not accountable to anybody, and now you're dating someone new. Do you come right out the box and be like, "Hey, look at me and this new person," or do you give it a grace period before you?
I think once you totally say, "I'm committed," we're committed. We're in an exclusive relationship. I think that's when you should do it. Any other time you leaving yourself vulnerable to a lot of BS. So this person over here saying, "Oh no, me and Ray together," but you know, like, so you're opening things up to that. I think that you should at least be in an exclusive relationship before you start posting each other and being like, I do.
Right.
I'm old school.
And there's a lot of things that there's.
I got an old spirit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What for a new relationship? What do you think?
No, I gotta know his head first. I gotta know what's going on. Like I said, I'm all about the feeling, the vibe, it's being comfortable, what's what, and
Put a time on it.
it depends.
3 months. But are you
No.
the type of person to hit the ground running in any relationship? You meet a new girl, you go on a date, you do this. So a lot of people spend a lot of time not doing those things, and they'll just be, oh, well, we've been talking for 5 months, but we only went on 1 date.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, if I've been
or I
talking
only smashed 1 time, and then they want to be in a relationship.
This
It's
is what
like,
it is.
Oh, we was talking and we really wasn't in a relationship. We was just doing everything together.
exactly.
But we weren't
let me put
together.
this out there. I understand that talking for 5 months, we only went out 1 time. But our chill vibe is like on the same page, but our going out vibe ain't on the same page.
Okay.
So what I mean by that is, let's go to, get a little hookah lounge, have some dinner, you know what I'm saying, smoke or something like that, something like that. Or let's go to the cigar bar, blah, blah, blah. And that ain't your vibe. Your vibe is, drop the things, twerking, and all you want to twerk and all that. And I'm like, y'all,
That means y'all ain't compatible.
that ain't it for me. You know what I mean?
That means y'all ain't
Like,
compatible.
In any given situation, it goes back to the same thing as the first scenario. It's all about communication. Because you can have all of those things where we were just smashed, we were just friends, but if you, at some point, there should be a conversation that's had, say, listen, what are we doing? What is our current status? And
but I'm saying, I don't
if you
mind
guys
it,
are
though.
still, I mean, that's fine, but you don't want to be in a situation where you're investing all of your time to this person.
And when it's time to do some grown man stuff, you come and do this over here.
Going back to the public thing, you don't want to be in a situation where you're investing all of your time and you just assume that you're in a relationship when you really haven't had the conversation with that person. And they're like, no, we just talking, we just been cool. We said in the beginning we really didn't want nothing, but but now we've evolved into this thing.
I did that for a year and a half.
Were both of you in agreement that you weren't in a relationship?
No. So which
situation was this, Terry?
That situation was. So when I first moved down here, we're talking like 14 years ago. I set up shop and I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna come to Atlanta and start doing no Atlanta stuff,
And look at you now.
I ain't like that.
An Atlanta ninja.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. No, so when I first moved here, it was like, yo, it's 20 to 1 down here, blah blah. And I was like, yo, I ain't trying to get
25. I was gonna say 30.
30 to 1, whatever. I wasn't trying to get caught in that. So I was like, I'm gonna make the conscious effort to get with somebody and we gonna do it like this. And then I hollered at somebody and they was like, nah, I just got out of this right here, but we could just kick it and blah blah blah. And I was like, Oh, they want
It was
me
safe.
they want me to be like this. I was like, all right, we can do that. We'll kick it and we'll go out and have fun and all that, blah, blah, blah. And that went on for a year and a half. Then one day.
But you didn't think, was she new to Atlanta too?
No, she was here.
Let's hear about the one day though. Go ahead.
No, then one day you start hearing, I'm like, what the hell is going on? She's slamming doors at my house. And come down, I'm like, what is your problem? I can't do this no more. You can't do what?
What is this?
This. What is this? Us. What do you mean? She was saying that she couldn't just be having a thing anymore.
So what, she wanted a relationship?
Yeah, now she want to be in a relationship. I'm like, but you started all of this. I didn't start this.
And either way it goes, that's just a conversation.
That's a conversation
That's a
away from a
conversation.
misunderstanding.
Listen,
Right.
We've been doing this for a long time, and I know in the beginning we said we're gonna do this, but for me, whips and balls into emotions instead of walking around the house slamming stuff and leaving you to try to figure it out.
No, I won't try to figure it out because once I brought it up, and I'm like, either you gonna this was she hit me with a blackmail or ultimatum, you know.
Either we gonna make it official or I'm done.
And I was
Alright,
like,
well, it was nice
and
knowing you.
what do you think I said?
Well, it was nice knowing you.
No, I said that's how we handle it.
Yeah.
And she was like,
Because that's immature.
I was like, yeah. I said, so what you're not even gonna come down and say, hey, can I talk to you?
Mm-hmm.
I know we said this right here, but I'm starting to feel another way
Right.
about the situation.
Right.
I like to have a conversation to see if we can move forward in this lane rather than this. I said, we're not having that conversation. She was like, no. I was like, all right, then I miss you.
See, to me, that's hella crazy because she set the tone, and I think this happens
Right.
a lot. I think it happens a lot, and it happens with men
You don't
too.
miss you, can't be right.
Because men do it too. Y'all do it. Y'all be like, you know what? I'm just trying to, I just need time. And then you see her out here with so and so with her homegirls, and like, well, what you doing? And then want to confine her, but
Right.
you wanted space.
Nah.
Oh, you didn't want a relationship.
Yeah, you didn't want a
And
relationship.
yeah, we chilling, we doing whatever, but you left me on the market.
Exactly.
You know, so
But
I'm
they
pretty
be wanting
good
to
at
lock you down so that they could be free.
Right.
Yeah, get back in the house. So, but you was asking about moving fast or slow.
Yeah.
When a dude decides that he want to be with you, it ain't no slow. You know that, right?
Yeah,
It
I
ain't no
agree.
slow.
I agree.
Slow was when he was dodging you. He was dating you, but he was. So what are we doing? Why we gotta be doing? Why we gotta talk about all that?
Right.
Right. That was moving slow for him right now. Now when you finally got him and he like, you my lady. When he did that, it was no more speed bumps. You might as well get
we
ready.
don't live in cave times. You my woman, go sit down. No, it's a conversation that needs to be had. Oh,
I ain't
But
saying
that's
that.
you're
I'm
also
about to say.
talking about. You're also talking about a
You love it.
mature.
it's some controlling men
You're
out
also
there.
talking about a mature man
You don't like that?
also.
I don't
Because
like
there's a lot of.
I'm an
Just
alpha
give it a
female. No, it
Oh,
ain't happening.
You're also talking about a mature man. Because there's a lot of
Yeah.
men who do just what she just said.
Yeah,
He'll be like, nah, I don't really want a relationship until he see you with somebody else. Then it's like,
exactly.
well, what you doing? I thought we were. No, I'm single. Remember?
Yeah, you didn't
you
want it.
You don't want a relationship just yet. So we cool. We can keep doing what we're doing, but just know I'm doing this over here.
But most of the time when you get that conversation, you didn't tell him you was doing something.
Why do I gotta tell you? I don't have to tell you anything. You ain't my man.
Yeah, that's facts. That's big facts. Big Tina over here dropping jewels.
See,
If
I'm
you
starting
want-
not to
if
even
you-
miss why
if
she
you
didn't come
want-
before.
You want boyfriend privileges? Make yourself
Yes.
a boyfriend.
That's true.
I ain't really.
And I think that goes both
But
ways.
you want to be my man. You want man privileges. Then you got to put yourself in that position. Don't tell me you don't want it, but you want the benefits
I
of it.
agree. I agree. And I think that goes both ways. Like
Got
nothing
that
is
from me.
one-sided.
So I'm learning
How you
something.
gonna use my stuff
I'm
against
learning
me?
something from you. Thank you.
Because I
Rod.
told her you can't don't have no
Yeah.
girlfriend conversation with me when you made it clear you ain't my girlfriend.
That was
Yeah.
a good show too.
Don't have it.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
I
Where
agree.
you going?
Because there's some women out there that's very
Yeah,
controlling, but they don't want the commitment either. I agree.
Right.
Yeah, man, I don't do that, man. I don't do that. You know, I try to keep it.
So-
Sarah, yes, you do.
So,
I'm really
No, I'm
easy,
just
but
playing.
So
What up,
we do
Kylie?
go. So I said if you go on my timeline, you don't see any of my past relationships on it, but
That's
you
good.
will see several pictures of me out with different guys. So those are friends.
Oh, let me go look. Let's see who
These
Tina
just friends. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
So if you
Jesus.
want to keep yourself in that friend category, we can put a couple.
Okay, what's that? Okay, but what's friends?
We're being
Because some people fuck their friends. I have sex with their friends.
Then
Sorry.
you still just a friend. And don't nobody
Okay.
need to know.
friends.
Don't nobody
Nobody
need to
is
know.
the friend.
Nobody needs to know what we're doing behind closed doors because you just a friend. If that's what we're doing, then okay, cool. But with our public, everybody don't need to know that we smashing. We just friends.
What if that friend think, oh shoot, she posted me, so she must like me?
I posted you today and I posted Toby yesterday. So what? I'm just saying, okay,
That's
For
some player stuff.
no, that's
I
not,
ain't
that
know
has
that.
nothing to do with being player. For instance, you go out to these different events. You go out, we do a lot of things with a lot of different people.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see me with a lot of different males and females.
I don't
You
know, but
are
you have
just
to-
one of another.
You're teaching me something because I have not been single. I don't live that single
For 4
life.
years you've been single. Stop that.
No,
nonsense.
not openly. I've been closet
You've
single.
been closet single.
Yeah, people don't know. People
That's
don't be
like-
knowing how Kaya
Oh,
lives.
you want to take me out?
How many
All right,
times
so meet
people,
me over behind this bush. And
Terry,
we'll go
how
down.
many times you went to my page and was like, hold on, I don't see your man on here. Is she still with him? How many times you probably done did that?
You want to have that conversation with me on the app?
Okay, I just want you to say yes or no.
I'm not gonna do it.
It's funny because Clubhouse.
She had a plague. You couldn't go to her page and be on there. It's a feeling that lurks over the page.
What is the
It's
feeling?
like don't get
Catching
on.
spirits from your social media.
He-
I shut my hand
So
out.
he said
No.
he didn't want to like any of my
If
posts
you gonna just everything, you just gonna put me on blast?
because you're not the first one
God,
that did it, Terry.
so pocket. But what you gotta use me?
Okay,
Okay,
somebody.
So
Use
somebody,
Kevin.
so my homeboy Kevin was like,
No, don't do it now. Don't do it now.
no, but
No.
somebody did tell me they were like, I don't know if I can like your post. Like I know you on your fitness stuff, you on your chef game, like whatever. I don't know if I can like your post because I don't know your situation. And I'm like, but it doesn't matter what my situation is. You like it because you like it. I'm
Right.
old school with social media. Like I like your post with you, your wife, your homegirl, the ex fiance, whatever. I'm gonna like it.
But
'cause
do
that's
you know
social
his
media.
wife?
I don't have to know him. If I know you and I like the picture, I'm gonna like it. People be thinking social media is just it's too much
No,
pressure.
but I'm saying you asking me that.
Why can you not like a picture, Terry?
I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I get in my feelings sometimes about social media,
Okay, tell me about it.
and
I don't get it.
this is why
Because
there
I
are
think
It's
certain.
entertainment.
Yeah, I came up in a time
Okay.
where we didn't have it. So for me, I'm like,
Well,
whatever.
hold on.
You from MySpace.
How old are you? I think we all from MySpace. Okay, you
Before
21.
MySpace.
They're going.
Okay,
She was
so
AOL.
I think that and this is where when going public with your relationship, these are things you have to think about.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
You have to know the platform in which they post it. You
Or
have to
even
know.
when you're not, even when you're not public, and you're internet, like social media. Okay, I don't have a problem. And y'all can judge me on this. I don't have a problem with you going on someone's page, with him going on someone's pages and just hitting the like. Okay, that's fine.
Hard eyes.
But what you're not going to do is I look up on every single picture. You got kissy face, hard eyes, and hearts and all that. No, because that takes work. Like is the first thing. Okay, keep it moving. And I see 10 hearts.
But do you
all of
look-
that.
Real good right
I don't know too many dudes that is in a relationship that's doing all of that. It
People
is.
do that. And then they want to say, oh, it's just social media. Yeah, but at the same time, it puts number one, you look thirsty. Number one, you look thirsty.
You look dehydrated.
And right, and now I got to deal with my dude looking thirsty out here. You know what I'm saying? So no,
Never.
you're not
need to step your game.
You're not gonna do
Keep
that.
Keep them
You know,
hydrated.
I will say the other thing that I've had a problem with on my end, and I've had
This how you do it, right?
several.
You be like, dude, baby, don't you think she's fine?
She is cute. I'm not.
No, but once you do that, you already know
If
your
you
girl
hit-
don't know if she's gonna be on the girl
If
page
she's
trolling.
fine,
Alright.
if she's fine, then let her be fine. Yeah. I mean, we talking about Facebook versus Instagram or comments
Yeah.
versus just hitting that like.
Y'all
That
know.
little
Yeah,
heart.
so the like.
The like is no problem.
Okay.
Just, if Instagram, you hit that little heart.
So Terry need to go back today and like 5 of my pictures.
But the other thing is, and I find this
No hard
creepy.
eyes. You don't want me writing that up on them.
You can do whatever you want. I don't care.
I find this creepy.
Oh, you don't say that.
When I look at my
Don't say
history
that.
and I see a guy has like 30 different things, he just went like.
He ain't got no time.
Like,
for
come
this.
on,
I
dude.
comment, son. It'll make cats come out the woodwork.
Like, why are you
You want me to-
doing that? That's kind of creepy.
I'm gonna make it come out the woodwork. Come out the woodwork.
or the comments,
I make it be like, who that is?
or the
He
comments
on
where
every picture.
you can't control what other people say on your timeline.
But even when I was married, I didn't care what people wrote under stuff. But I also do know that people were fairly respectful. They were fairly respectful on both ends. But I didn't care. I'm like, okay, you liking this post, so what?
But the thing is, y'all
Did you
circle
smash it?
was
We were in a lot of different
You're always
circles.
gonna
right,
have-
but the
We
circles
were in a
that you
vanilla
were in,
circle, a chocolate circle. With the
yeah,
world
but
circle.
the vanilla knew,
Not all vanilla didn't know
right? But,
until we said it.
but
Yeah.
but I'm saying it's a different when you carry us whatever circles you in on social media, you carry yourself and they see how you move. But then you got some people like I see on your page. I ain't never seen too many people on your page that be on some straight up ratchet
Yeah, because I shut that
ghetto
shit down.
crap. Them the ones you worry about, but anybody else is like, looking good, man. You know, you doing this.
Beautiful.
Oh, you
Yeah.
bodying them. You doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I see you got it, blah, blah, blah. That type of stuff like that. But just, oh, girl, you need to let me go and knock the dust off
Oh.
that, blah, blah, blah. I ain't
Blah.
never seen none of that. You see what I'm
No,
saying?
and you ain't gonna see it.
So-
I checked that shit.
So is that. And see, I got both on my page.
Oh, what they saying? What they do?
No, I'm saying, no. I
I've
got,
never been
like,
that chick,
I'm
so I'm
friends-
trying to figure out what do women say.
Right,
No,
Terry, let's
I'm-
go to your page. Let's see if you
No,
got
I'm
it.
saying
What
I'm
you got
friends-
on your-
just say I'm friends with some type of IG model chick or whatever, and then she got a bunch of other dudes that's on there, and both of us can see her page.
Uh-huh.
So I might be, oh, you doing it up, girl? You know, looking good, boom, hard, whatever. And then the next dude, oh, mom, you ought to come ride this, blah blah blah. You ought to, and it's like,
Maybe she know them. Some
I
people will
don't care.
play.
You know, that's rude. That's just
you
disrespectful.
should have sent that to the DM. You don't just put that out there in the front, like you come ride.
Right,
this,
but
this.
everybody.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah,
I'm like, whoa.
yeah, that's inappropriate.
You just gonna put it out there like that? That's what you doing?
But also, you got internet trolls.
Yeah.
They want attention.
If that picture is the
you
one
know?
that made you do it like that, I'm gonna have to be like, hey, in this picture right here, usually ain't nobody else gonna see it because you'll never be on the radio talking about niggas. Dudes is thirsty.
Mm.
Like
Like I said, I would be lying if I said that I don't have stipulations when it comes to social media.
So you got relationship, social media etiquette on your joint.
There is an etiquette. I do think so. For instance, I'm an actress. There's a lot of I've played.
So you
I've
need to have
had
an actress,
counterparts.
you need to have an actress page, and then you need to have a.
No. I mean, that's just part of. That's I have.
No, if you're building a brand around who
But
you are,
I have
a
a
everything on one page.
I have a Tina E page, and then I have Christina.
Oh, who Christina? Alter ego?
No, Christina is my government name.
Oh, and you put off the Chris, and then people call you Tina.
Right. So
Oh.
Christina, that's my family. Those are people who have
You know, like
intimate
Kylie.
relationships with
Right.
me. You know what I'm saying?
And rock star.
Right. But
I hate you.
so right. The acting, the radio, all
Yeah.
of that stuff goes underneath that goes underneath Tina E.
Yeah.
However, there's Christina, my LinkedIn.
Mhm.
My LinkedIn, that's Christina all day long. My job doesn't know anything about, they don't need to know anything
Yeah.
about anything other than that I show up in every day and I do my job.
All my pages is told.
Yeah, I guess mine are intertwined. I just have a business page.
My business page is
That
my
page.
business name.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And
then
to
my
me,
name,
to me,
And then I
Christina
got your boy
is,
T, and then I
Christina's
got
all
my
there.
government.
You
right.
got a secret account?
It ain't secret. Oh.
No, I'm just saying. Okay, so you got a burner account that you go and lurk on certain pages.
No, because all of them got my face on it, all of them got my name on it, and everything.
Oh, okay. Some people got them little extra accounts, child, that be strolling.
But
Every now and then, I have to go through and erase stuff that has been up there for a minute, like memes and stuff like that. And
Why?
Cause I'd be like, they too late,
Late,
or they're too recent.
inappropriate. recent.
Because I say stuff every now and then,
He
you know.
just be saying stuff. He look at it later on, be like, ooh, okay.
Like that's been riding for a long time. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Because you know the average person that go on your page, they might go back 2 or 3 swipes. When you start getting younger, they'll stop going back then because you know.
No, I know some people that go all the way. You ever had notifications on your phone and it'd be like, and it'd be like
3 years, 2 years.
I've been like, dang, you went all the way back.
You trying to see your history.
This was back in.
You trying to see your history.
3 years ago.
You comment on my original.
But you know why that'll happen?
profile picture.
Because every now and then Facebook will bring up something and be like memory, and they'll bring it up to the present, and somebody will see it and comment on it.
Or you have those people who literally scroll all the way down to the end.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But like I was saying,
I don't go back on Kanye's page like that.
He did because he brought
6
up talking about he's seen something from 2012 on there.
No,
You knew that there was some pictures on there.
No, I seen it in 2012.
but she just
That don't
he
mean
just
it's
had-
still on there.
He just
It's
had
still-
remembered it's there. Okay. But like for instance, I used to date an actor.
Kanye got some bad
And
friends. I had to roll back in. Oh, they was where? Because you know somebody will go on vacation, or they'll go to a pool party and they'll have like 40 pictures from the party, and they be and you be like, where the little Puerto Rican chick come from? Where the little light skinned chick come from?
I know a lot of people.
yeah,
They
okay.
don't be
I'll put all that on the story.
dudes. It don't be no. It be all of them.
Because we gotta get away from y'all then.
I don't care.
Sometimes.
So I be looking at
Good.
that.
I like that. No dudes, just all females.
No, it be that. It be that. You know, the dudes she showed they be workout dudes.
Yeah.
Friends?
I don't know where. I don't know if they're friends.
See where Frank at? Frank can vouch for me because
Workout
Frank be
dudes.
at the gym too.
Okay.
Workout dudes. She be in that. Look at the abs. Look at that. She be doing
Terry,
all
but
that.
you know how far I came though.
Huh?
Back in my B100 days, I was a little bigger.
I ain't mind, you know, because
My weight fluctuates.
I don't have a problem with that, you know.
Mm.
I
nothing
can
wrong
little
with it.
petite or 6'4".
I'm not 6'4".
What you about 6'2"? Okay, 6'2". I lost off about 6'2". But I'm saying I don't care. I don't have a problem with it.
Mm. Okay.
So
When you come to the gym, Terry.
Frank has given us an open invitation.
I ain't going to no gym with Frank.
I'm gonna come. Tina gonna come.
Yes.
We all coming.
I'm not going with Frank.
Frank is a beast.
I go with Tina. I'm not going with Frank. I mean, Kaya. I said Tina.
But
I go
Kaya's
with
going.
Kaya.
I don't know. Wait, I'm gonna say I'm going with you.
If I go with Tina, it's gonna be a
I'm
different
going
workout.
with you and Frank.
I'm gonna invite Terry and everybody gonna be there.
We gonna broadcast from the gym.
Exactly.
First time Frank tried to
Live
be like,
broadcast.
all right, yeah, I'm gonna spot
Look,
you. Nigga, I don't need you to spot me.
I
That's
just-
the way
You
it
need to practice your boxing game just in case a nigga wanna run up. No, you can't do that if he grab you from behind. You can't reach for the gun if he grab you from behind.
Why you gonna put my business on the radio?
I mean, it is on video right
They
there.
didn't see it. Look at the video. They don't see nothing. Y'all, boy, I swear, who y'all work for the police?
It's legal in Atlanta, ain't it? It's legal to carry.
I don't
And
need
they
you telling
don't-
me. You still telling my business.
All right, y'all, I'm gonna drop the location.
Okay, so
If you see,
Terry's not a fighter.
He's not a fighter. He don't make you a fighter.
no, I'm too old to be doing that. And I don't get into nothing where I got to be fighting.
And if you do,
I'm too old to be
that makes sense. And if the individual has that mentality that he wants to go down that road, he probably didn't.
So maybe you gotta protect yourself in a dark alley.
Hold on now. See, I'm not no punk. Don't be. Damn, I gotta get rid of Kaya. She is just.
Y'all, this is gonna be my first and last show. They ain't gonna welcome me back.
She's like, yeah, you might need that. You might need that case. No.
I am no filter. I'm too real.
Now you're not. You just don't know. You throwing stuff out there. It ain't like that.
Look, I am loving it, girl.
It ain't like that. I'm trying to be nice, but see, I'm trying to be nice. On anything I know, and you see how I'm just telling her, no, we ain't gonna talk that. We ain't gonna do that. But
Hold on, pause. The fact that he is even consciously saying, I need to be nice, that in itself is a miracle. Because anybody else, he'd be like, let her rip. So it's something that you can come back and he's just being nice because then y'all will be doing this. It seems like he don't want that.
You don't want this.
You don't want this smoke.
heat. You don't want this smoke.
no, you want to smoke. I don't want to unleash the don't give up and then it just be out there like that. You know, because
be bad. Bad, bad.
It'll just be bad in general, not for either one. Well, not for me. I don't know about it. It won't be bad. But I'm just saying, stop putting me out there. But I ain't going to work. I ain't doing none of that. And then I don't need that. Anything, I ain't getting no fights. I'm too old to fight. I ain't doing none of that.
You don't go down dark alley.
I go down the dark alley.
What if somebody, okay, what if you caught somebody, you know, it's big in Atlanta, people are robbing cars and hit and runs, meaning they'll hit you and then they'll steal your car. What if that happens? You catch somebody and you just gonna be ba 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 ba.
No, that has happened to me before.
And what happened? You ain't put them hands on them?
No, I got out with that thing right there and they, cause so at home.
That's a whole nother conversation.
No, what it was called is like a tap and rob, a bump and rob or something like that.
It just happened to two people I know.
And what they would do is you be in a light, they'll roll up to you and they will bump the back of your car. And when somebody,
this is current.
You stop.
yeah, I'm just saying what happened. What they would do is, if I did that to you, the first thing you do, put it in park and get out like, damn, somebody. So when you get out the car,
somebody else
more than likely if that happens, you're not gonna turn your car off and get out.
And lock
You just gonna put it in park and get out and leave the door open and walk around to see what's happening. And they would get out and take your car.
Yeah.
But I knew what was going on. So when they and when they hit, it was like,
oh,
you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like no boom, like I hit you by accident. It was just like they just pushed the car like that. And I was like, geez, mom. I put it in park.
You took the keys out?
No, I ain't never cut the car off. I just put it in park. But I reached down, I grabbed my gun, and when I got out the car, I had my gun in my hand. And when I got out like that, you know, a stick shift car, you can hear when it's put in gear. It was like, come, they was, and they backed up.
I mean, not for nothing. Even if I did hit you by accident, if you get out your car with a gun, that's okay. I'll take it up with my insurance company.
Nah, but it was some knuckleheads in the car, and they peeled out and left. Like they backed up and turned around like they was, you know, working for the police department and took off.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew that they didn't hit the car hard enough to do nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie, I would definitely fall for it. But now that it's happened to a few people that I know, I know better. I'm just not gonna get out or I'm gonna, you know, take my keys out.
And me, I'm a firm. I done been out of town, been in jail. And the rule of thumb, even when you in jail.
Was you in a hotel or did you do real time? You went to the feds?
No, I didn't do time.
How many times you did, Terry? Because people be saying
I didn't do no years. I just
you did 2 hours and they came to bind you out.
This nigga, she
Terry, look, I'm a thug.
I did a short amount of time.
I've been
not even no years, not even no months. I had lawyers, so I was like, "It's gonna be a week down here. Let me get out of here. Come get me, Nick. What are you doing? I pay you too much money for me to be in here 2-3 days." No,
okay.
But so I never had to pull any time in jail. That's because I had lawyers.
Got you.
And when you go to court, you're supposed to have it. Put it this way, if you out there hustling and doing whatever, and you ain't putting no money aside for no lawyers, you're supposed to go to jail. Yeah. You're supposed to. And I ain't do that. So I got out with whatever and did whatever. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. That's a different part of the game, and I ain't got to do that. But you know, if you're a punk on the street, you're going to be a punk and locked up. That's just what it is. And cats know who to deal with.
Oh yeah, they know.
Cats know who to deal with.
I think when people, a lot of times, the problem is.
But this ain't got nothing to do with relationships.
When people get guns,
y'all trying to get in my business. Get out my business. Let's get back to the relationship. Stay out my business.
Okay. Okay.
So Kaya, what you got plans on doing?
Tonight?
Yes.
I'm gonna go get my kids and we finna go get something to eat and we chilling.
You still stay way out? No, I just said way out.
Trying to put all my business.
No, I just said I'm way out.
30 minutes out of the city. Yes.
It's way out.
They way out.
Because the other radio station.
I live close to there still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See?
But I'm saying everywhere in Atlanta is 30 minutes away.
That's why I ain't talking too much because I know too much of the personal stuff.
40 minutes away from here, so.
Yeah.
10 minutes away.
See?
I stay by coming home.
Oh, yeah, you good.
Yeah, I'm right by the mall. right by the mall downtown, the Battery. You know, I'm all up in the mix, son. You know, I'm down there doing things. You know how it is.
Okay.
So,
That part.
relationship wise, is it to recap? Is it what's too soon? Blah 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 blah. And you say how long is too soon?
I think.
So really good time.
I think. Okay, let's just put a time up. 90 days.
So you want some Steve Harvey?
90 days. Wait 90 days before you make it official.
Do you wait 90 days before you contribute to the relationship?
Possibly. I'm gonna start doing that. Put all y'all motherfuckers, all y'all people on a 90-day rule.
Do you wait 90 days?
Did I wait 90 days before?
I didn't say did. I said do.
Do I wait 90 days? I think for me, I think when it comes to me coming public, meaning other people, let it be organic.
just can't
It
give a
should be
time
something.
frame.
Let me finish. I don't think there is a time frame when it comes to like bringing other people in. Let it be something organic. Let it be something organic. If you have friends, y'all hanging out, then just if y'all gonna meet each other, just let it be organic, and they'll know just as out of natural movement in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it comes to things like social media and things like that,
Just ask.
it's I would say at least 90 days or so where you guys are at a comfortable spot and you know that you're going to be together.
So let me ask you this: Do
the
you
long
take
run.
pictures? Do you take pictures?
Yeah, you take pictures all the time.
So you take as many pictures. This how I do. If we out somewhere and you take we out having a good time, and you take a picture and you be like, "Can I post this?" I'll be like, "I don't care. I don't. I mean, you wanna post me? Cause this is why I say, cause the first time we out and you post that could be just two friends having fun and you documenting the time that we having fun.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I was saying earlier. You're gonna see plenty of pictures.
Now the next time, cause in that picture we probably like.
Yeah.
Now the next time you post, we might be on some out with Bay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you see
I
what
see
I'm
that a
saying?
lot. I see that
Yeah.
a lot, like homies, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I thought that was the homie.
Right.
But then you got the ex coming out. Oh yeah, he was at my house on the ring when we was together.
I don't know.
And the other side is I don't care about them posting me. I'm just not gonna post.
Can your friend date your ex?
Hell to the mother. No.
I don't care.
Could it be not a friend?
She's not my friend.
Hold on.
If she dates someone that I was in a relationship for 20 years. Now, we're not talking about a random person that I was talking to for a few months. Okay, whatever. I don't care about him. Someone that I have children, someone that I have children with and was in a marriage with, and my friend is trying to date him. First off, my friend know what I've been through with this person.
Okay.
So she better not ain't no friend of mine.
Scratch that. That was the wrong question. Scratch that. Scratch that.
She ain't my friend if she date my ex.
All right. So you've been dating the dude a year.
Yeah, broke up.
And y'all broke up. You with somebody else.
And now it's a year later.
And it's a year.
No friend of mine wants my leftovers.
I'm just asking.
Mm-mm. She better not. If she ain't a friend of mine.
She ain't a friend.
I don't trust that.
What do you
So
what
because
you
you
not
like,
trusting though?
oh, you've been watching
Because
him the whole time.
Okay,
She like you've been watching my dude the whole time.
Because for me, I'm very protective of my friends. I'm very close to my friends. If I call you my friend, you know all my inner deep secrets, whatever. If you are going to date someone that I used to deal with, I feel like it's some underlying envy, hate, or you was hating on my downfall.
She wanna be you.
So what do you feel about people dating?
That's just me personally.
The spouse is like you see it a lot of times. The spouse died or the person died, and then the best friend dates. Is that shiesty too?
I was just watching a movie about that.
Yeah.
If I'm dead, I can't say nothing.
But can other people speak on
Honestly,
your behalf?
You wrong as hell. You know that man dead.
I need you. Just hunt one of your other homegirls and they speak like you go find that chick
Hey,
and
look,
you
man,
check
if
on
I
her.
pass, I want you to look after my wife and my kids.
Actually, I was watching a show called Manifest, and it was like
Oh, you saw that? I watched the whole series.
the whole series, and so y'all seen it.
Yeah.
But pretty much they supposed to die, but they didn't die, and the
Came
friend
back.
got-
Yes.
So I just kind of feel like I know the intention was there, but it still doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. Cause she was hurt when she got
Oh,
back.
when the cop married old girl.
Yeah,
But it was just like yesterday for her. She, a couple of hours ago, she
Hold
was on
on,
the
hold on,
phone.
hold on.
She was literally about to accept the ring, like, I'm gonna text you and the call didn't go through.
And old girl
But
is
you got
crying
to
like she still wanna be
hold. That's not how that.
It is.
No.
Did you watch the whole season?
Yeah. Technically, 5 years they were gone.
No, right.
All right. So if you listen, she was like, they consoled each other through the thing, and it started as friends.
It was the
and
same
then
as Pearl Harbor. Remember?
Okay.
Did y'all see Pearl Harbor?
even
But I'm
still,
saying-
consoling each other. It's still, you still did it.
Everybody on Instagram Live said,
Don't
it's a no. It's a no.
Okay, so
Ain't no.
this is why.
You don't
And
tell
this
me
is
no.
why I disagree, particularly in the situation like
No,
that.
it ain't.
Had her friends still been alive and they were broken up, she would not have
I know
dated.
they gonna talk about that.
Absolutely.
She would not have dated this guy. So if you wouldn't do it when she was alive, don't do it when she's dead. See, now you're making an exception. She's trying to make.
You're going too much.
No,
You
she's
can't
trying to
tell
make
me I can't date nobody. You dead now. Now
No,
you
what
gonna
I'm
just
saying,
get like.
what I'm saying. Either you think it's right or you think it's wrong. If you think it's right
Well,
or
no,
wrong,
I think it's a personal. Like personally, for me, I don't think any of my
Dead.
friends should.
because you dead now. Anybody
Yeah.
you dated in the past is free for me now.
You dead.
You're dead. That's not. I just think it's right because
Like you gonna be in your
does that
bag like I
change?
can't.
Some people. Okay, so
Does that change?
so hold on. This is what happened to.
Like I've been looking at him ever since they got, but she dead now. Now he killed.
Okay, hold on. This is a.
You dead. So what?
Hold on. This is a show. It was either Housewives of, or it was some show, right? The grandmother died, and before she died, she said, "When I die, I want my granddaughter to marry my husband."
This was Avengers with the
No, it's real life.
There was no. There was
No, this is a reality TV show.
There was a show where Iron Man, Captain America, you know, he was young, his ex died. He met the granddaughter.
It's real
and
life.
she was like, and
No,
then,
ma'am. No,
you know,
ma'am.
she the one he was in love with, she died, and they, you know, yeah.
But it was an
You
age.
mixing up
It
two
was an age gap. This is real life. It's a reality TV show. But it was because it was a community and they were in the church. So the grandmother was like, "I want my granddaughter to take over the church." So she's the first lady, but there's like a 40-year difference between the. But it's not her grandfather; it's her step grandfather.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
So if you get the blessing, I think it's different. If I die and I say, you know what, I want my best friend that is the godmother of my children to take on if I have cancer and I pass. That's a whole different. You give a blessing.
Kaya, I know we're friends, and I know it didn't work out between you and Keith. So, and we talked, and we cool. You think I could go out with him?
So is she? Would you be?
She didn't even ask.
None of my friends, an acquaintance. Okay, yeah, you trifling anyway. You'll probably deal
I ain't
with
talking about your
anybody.
homegirls. Just say somebody you know. You don't hang with her, man. You just know her. You might have been around her. Yeah, we saw each other. I met her at a party one time, but we don't hang.
Right. We're not friends. I don't expect nothing less. Because chicks
you
are
know,
trifling anyway.
See, that's what women say.
They'll be sleeping with you and sleeping with your man and smiling in your face. That's happened to me several occasions.
I'll be lying if I said it never happened to
See,
me.
that's what I'm saying.
So,
I don't want to talk.
all up in my face smiling and in the DM.
So is there a difference between somebody you actually had a relationship with and someone you just kind of smashed?
Is it a smash relationship or a
If
relationship?
it's okay, so hypothetically, if it was a smashing situation and my homegirl say, "Oh, so what's up with so and so?" I'd be like, "Okay, this is what his dick profile is."
See,
And I let him know if it was smashing. I'll let you smash.
I mean, you're somebody.
If you're looking for some good beat, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, go
No,
smash."
pause. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Would you go
I'm
back
saying,
after
what
her?
if the guy that you were dealing with?
No, this is
was
what she
just
gonna tell.
somebody-
She gonna tell the girl to go ahead, and then she gonna go back to him and be like, "If you do it, you know you ain't messing with me no more."
Not in the
If
smash.
it was somebody who you were smashing, who was just somebody y'all bumped uglies a couple of times and kept it moving. Not somebody who was in a relationship.
Oh, I don't
and
care.
this is your homegirl. She knows because y'all communicate, and she
I don't
knows.
care.
No, I'm in here. I'm kind of feeling. Do you mind? Would you be okay with that?
If I'm done with him, no.
And if it's not, and
Y'all ain't gonna be done in no dude. Like I'm done.
if it wasn't a relationship, see, to me, I think there's a difference. If
Fair
it's
game.
somebody who you just was smashing and really wasn't no feelings involved,
It's fair game.
Yeah, but if it's somebody who you really was feeling, y'all went through some ups and downs. Like you said, I can cry on your shoulder about all the stuff he did. Now here you go.
Yeah, fair game.
That's right.
A smash and pass is fair game. Once you start getting into relationships and you got deep-hearted issues, and I'm just finding you, and oh my God, like you know what we going through, and then we break up, and you like,
say both of y'all went out on some put your FM dress on.
Right.
You can't do that.
Because girls is trifling like that. They will literally give you advice to dump your man, but then be trying to pursue him
And
after
then
y'all break
come back,
up.
and then come back and be like, gonna talk to you. You my best friend.
Because you ain't good enough for him.
You my best friend, honey. He doing this. What happened? You knew he was doing that to me. So what you
Exactly.
But they like it. Girl, he pulled my hair. He sprayed my hair. I don't like that. You don't like that? You should leave him. Well, I said you don't like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Y'all just, man, women is.
So what about you? What we talking about? What about you? Would you smash? I mean, do you think would you be offended if one of your homeboys dated somebody who you was in a relationship with? One person?
It depends. If I done moved on and I'm with another chick and I'm doing whatever, whether I like it or not, I may not even say nothing. Just be like, man, do you? Yeah, you want no problems? That's you.
Right.
You know, rock out with it.
How you gonna say right? You just say here
You
like
want no problems? Do your thing. Now I'm just saying, like,
I do agree where he's coming from though. Like,
if I'm just
men are different. Men are different. Men are more so like I think that when A-Rod,
double standard.
I think it kind of is.
Because
I think when
A-Rod
A-Rod,
hung up on emotion. Go ahead.
I agree. I think men, but I think y'all do be hurting inside.
But
right,
if you,
but I said that.
You expired all of your emotions for this person. You moved on to the next. You're in another relationship. Why do you care if?
Make up your mind. Who team you
No,
on?
I'm asking a question. I'm just asking for the sake of the question.
Well, you didn't say that at first. You didn't say I was moved on. You just said, do you want
It doesn't matter if you're moved on or not. I mean, it's just an ex. You don't have feelings for this person anymore. I mean, you've gone on, living your life, they're living theirs. And
it's enough fish in the sea. Go pick in another ocean.
Go
pick in another lake.
Now, if you're still emotionally attached to this person, then hell yeah, she is definitely trifling as all hell. I can't believe he didn't. Y'all broke up and you still going to go.
But you're talking about friend, right? Like your ace boom coon, the one that you call and be like, girl.
She talking about if it's her friend like that, they probably have hung out together in the same space.
She probably knows things about the relationship that he probably don't even know because you confide in her and told her things that you may not even.
To me, it's a girl.
She got like an inside. She got inside
scoop. Like to me, it's just a girl code. Like I would never date nobody's ex that I'm cool with, and I would hope that they don't date mine.
Now, dude that I grew up with.
Period.
Let me say this.
So it's okay for a guy.
It's so many men.
No.
Not necessarily good for it. It's to each his own. I respect everybody's decision with it. I just personally wouldn't do it.
It's like this.
You know what I'm saying? I just personally wouldn't do it.
I want to say dudes are like, we know cats, but it ain't but one or two cats that we be like, that's my dog. We down like 4 flats all the way. Yeah. Like if something jump off of here, I ain't even gotta wonder about that dude. We going to jail together, whatever the case may be. You see what I'm saying? But some dude that I just know out, or something like that, we see out, we hang because we out.
What do you think?
So the answer to your question, the answer to the question is no.
Man,
your friend cannot date someone.
No, he said he could.
He can.
He can. What about you, Tina?
What about me?
Yeah.
To me, if it's somebody who I was in a serious relationship with, and I think I would kind of frown upon it. But if it's been probably an extended amount of time, 10 years we went on about our lives, then I don't think I can.
Even if it was a long-term relationship and your best friend.
Even if it was a long-term relationship, I mean, because I always believe that everybody has good qualities, even though those qualities may not have worked for me. Maybe it does. Maybe it does work for you, And I'm gonna be honest with you, and y'all might disagree with this. I have dated guys that I thought were good for some of my friends. I'm like, you know what? I think y'all would be a really good match.
But that's different. That's different.
Because I give my blessing?
No, yes.
Because then too, if you thought he wasn't no good For you,
No,
you didn't date him that long. No
Yeah,
way.
you didn't date him that long.
You didn't.
No.
You didn't stay with him for no 3-4 years, and then
Right,
like, you know what? He'd probably be great for you. You
Right.
probably dated that dude about 2 months and was like, "This ain't for me."
Or was just talking to him for a
Yeah.
minute.
I don't.
Yeah.
I probably no. I haven't done it with anybody I dated for that long, but I don't.
Right.
I
I
can
don't. I
date
wouldn't
you
see a
for
problem
5
with it.
years and break up with you. I don't care who you date. Do your thing. Do your thing. Now, if you gonna
I
mess
will
with,
say other races do that.
if you gonna mess
They
with one
do.
of my friends,
They do that. Cause
my-
I ain't gonna lie, I was in a circle of friends.
My white girlfriends, they don't act like that.
Yeah,
It's
they
just-
don't care.
they don't care.
But also they got white money too, probably.
it's like, hey,
They probably just better. They probably just-
happen.
No, but
That's
no.
probably my problem because I always grew up with white friends and black relatives.
Man, I
Yeah.
don't care. Do your thing. You want to date her?
People not
Date her,
rocking
man.
for me.
But I don't know if I would look at you the same.
Thank you.
I don't know if I look at you the same.
You're not
but
gonna,
I would. But
you're not
I
gonna
would.
look at them and say that friendship is going to be altered, and
It's
that's
altered.
my point. I don't
Yeah.
want my friendships to be affected, so don't do it. It's going to affect that friendship. I care about that friendship. I'm not with that person anymore. Go get another person. Atlanta has a lot of people. The world has a lot of people.
It's
don't have
gonna
to
change the
restrict
thing. I
yourself
confide
to-
in you.
Yeah, it's gonna
change
change
the
it.
thing.
It's gonna make.
I ain't gonna wanna
change
fight
it.
I
him,
don't
man.
feel like
It's gonna
people are
change.
property. The only thing that I think will change in the friendship is I don't think I could have, if you wanted to come to me and talk to me about y'all relationship problems, it's going to be very hard for me
Because,
to
girl,
consult you
why-
on that.
Because you already knew what you was getting yourself into
Right, because,
with me. Because you gave me the same advice.
right.
And now you're going to turn around and have the same issues with this man. You stupid.
And now I'm giving you information from,
You stupid.
right.
No, I mean, I don't know. I'll just be like, yo,
And then you're going to be
do
like,
your thing, bro.
and there's some things that you don't share with your girlfriend because it's between the two of yours. And then it's like,
Yeah.
you
He was
know,
messing with you the whole time.
did you be like, girl, let me
That's what I'm
tell
saying.
you.
It's going to
Then she gonna be
alter
like,
it.
do you know something? What? Don't answer. I
Yeah.
probably won't talk to you about your relationship. You gotta get that from another chick.
Yeah.
But
You're not
then
gonna
I
be
don't.
my ace no more. Put it that way.
Nah.
I probably still talk to you. What up, bro? What's going on? Hey,
Thank
man, what
you.
you do? What's going on? Oh man, I was chilling.
There's
And that's gonna
there's
be
gonna
it.
be some.
So basically, you would allow it, but that friendship is broken. It's broken
I'm-
from what it was.
Right. It's broken.
You
for
see what I'm
it was.
saying? So why even, like, you already lost a relationship. Now
But-
you going to lose all your friends because
No.
your friends want to date each other?
But you gotta look at it like this though. I can't be mad about it because
You ain't going to be mad.
if you
but-
did it, I can. You can't do no more than she let you do. But if you did it, that was already in your makeup, and I can't be mad at how you moving in your. I
Because
can
we're
just know.
speaking of situations that also are very cordially happening. But
Yeah.
what about when the boyfriend or whatever is like, oh man, yeah, can we bring your friend Tasha in the bedroom? And then she's like, no, you can't bring Tasha in the bedroom. Y'all going through y'all issues. You consult with Tasha, and then y'all break up, and him and Tasha get together. We're talking about some
You were trying
messiness.
to segue your way into this anyway. You just wanted me to
Exactly.
co-sign and I wouldn't.
And then the girl is sitting there like, girl, what that he do? Oh, he doing what? Ooh, really? And then they falling into an entanglement together. See, like
See, she done made up a whole
Hey,
scenario.
that's what I'm saying.
Cause that's how your mind, but that's how your mind starts
No,
working. But
that's what happens in
But
real
again,
life.
again, for Tina personally,
See, she don't know. She getting lit over there.
I
Tina
don't
think we got a casual
I
conversation.
don't care. If it's somebody who I've emotionally cut my ties with, it's fair game. People are property. I don't care. I don't care. You can date them if you want to, but just understand that as far as our conversation about this said person, you can't confide in me in this person like we could if it was somebody else.
So just say,
But see, if it happens, it happens. I ain't gonna have no control over it. But will I not cut the people off? I'm gonna cut the girl off automatically.
why?
Y'all saying the same thing.
I would.
You
I
said
ain't
the
saying that.
relationship won't be the same.
I ain't
You
saying
said the friendship won't be the
I
same.
ain't saying I wouldn't talk to you. I'm just saying
The friendship as it pertains.
you ain't the
to
guy.
that
You ain't
person.
my guy. You
Like,
ain't
you
my
can't-
guy that I call down like that. That's all I'm saying. Before it's like, yo, what up, bro? What you into? Blah 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 blah. And now you in a
Well,
relationship
what you
with
into,
my wife.
dog? Oh, yeah, I'm over here with Shirley. You know,
No.
Your
Who the
ex-wife
hell
is-
messing with a woman named Shirley?
we over here chilling. We about
We
to
said a
cook
lot of names, but not that one.
Shirley.
We about to
I
cook
was
something.
brought 72.
Gertrude.
You want to come through and chill?
Nah. Nah.
I mean, you know you like her macaroni and cheese.
No,
Oh, that's horrible.
You didn't had it before, dog, right?
you're not doing that. I'll just be like, bro, do you? And he'll probably get the picture, like, yo, we gonna do so and so and so. No, bro, we don't do that.
He'd be like, Shirley, I think he's feeling some type of
I need you to
Nope.
get some other dudes to talk to,
FYI.
because Shirley is not.
Shirley ain't the one.
I ain't. I'm an old dude, but I ain't Shirley old.
But I think that a lot of people just have to know you as a friend. I think my friends know. You choose him, we ain't cool, homie.
You think
I
that?
see you on the other side of the road tracks. It's cool. I mean, hey, they know me though.
Now are we talking
a serious relationship.
that
I'm talking
one?
about
No,
my
I'm saying that the friends. Are we talking about them 1 or 2 homegirls that got you, or are we talking about them homegirls that you hang with when you go out of town around the pool?
all of them.
All of them. All y'all bitches got.
All of them. You done come to a birthday celebration.
If you've been around me,
You done got to invite. If you've been around me, yes, no.
I don't care.
But I am cool with a lot of people. I have a lot of different relationships with all people. But I also put them in different categories too.
right.
You know, you have to.
Your day ones, King, definitely not.
Definitely not.
I'm
Maybe
I
five.
I think I can only
removed.
deal with
I
what's
don't know.
dealing with me. And I ain't even worried about that, because my real dudes, now I ain't talking
They ain't
about
gonna do it.
I ain't talking about stuff that we did when we was 21. So I'm talking about when we grown and we know the value of being a real dude to your friends. I ain't even worried about that. I'm not worried about that at all. But now hold on. Let me say this though. I have been in situations,
Situationships.
Yeah.
Entanglement.
yeah, where we all cool.
Barbara Flanders.
We all
Barbara.
we
King.
all cool.
Barbara and Shirley, best friends.
How about that?
If we are cool, okay, that's different.
What?
She don't know what I'm saying, but you understand what I'm saying. We all
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Okay.
When
Right.
we all cool.
What? Okay, first of all, why you just gotta point out and just assume that I don't know what you
Because
talking
you,
about?
when I say something, and she be like, "Yeah, I understand," and you don't, you over there like a dead headlight. So I have to. I'm just letting you know.
You know what?
So Tina, look at me.
Finish your little
Look
story.
at me. Look at me.
Your
Finish
little
your little
story.
So Tina,
story.
let's say yeah when I be like, "We cool," all right, and when we cool, and that situation arises,
Yeah.
is there a problem?
No.
All right, then. That's all I'm saying. If it's a problem, if it's not a problem, it's not a problem.
Because they're down.
They down.
Let it get down.
Let it get down.
It's
Cool
different.
beans. Cool beans.
Okay.
Our conversation is over. That's see,
Alright.
hey look, you
And
see,
there you have it, people.
you see the it was no explaining doing that right there. It was like, yeah, everybody cool, so we cool with
Yeah.
that. And now can we leave and go over here now? So you had you and your relationship over here, another relationship over here, and then y'all break up. Can this be like that?
I don't know. It depends on that dynamic.
Can be like, hey, it didn't work for you and I, but me and her together now, and you and him can be together. That's what y'all want to do.
Yeah.
Feel like that. Is that cool? Now we done all hung out. We cool. We know each other. We vibe. Blah blah blah. We friends. Blah blah. Can that work?
I don't know.
The other thing is now you brought a fourth person into the dynamic.
No, I was just saying we friends. That was just the extra friend. That was just the extra friend. Okay, let's make it.
There were 3 people. There were 3. Now there's 4.
Okay.
Brought into that dynamic.
Just for your sake, we're gonna
Okay.
take the 4 out. Now, I'm about to put some salt in the game because we about to leave in a few minutes because we over already an hour. But so you live that kind of, you have that fun type of relationship, and you have a what you call it, a frequent friend that comes through every now and then. A frequent friend that comes through every now and then, and everybody is cool. You with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Everybody's
I
cool.
understood it.
And now
before.
we break up, but me and the friend are still cool. Is that? And you brought the friend. Is that cool?
Are they doing friend stuff or are they doing serious relationship stuff?
We're evolving now. We're moving forward where it could be. This relationship could
If
be
I don't
like
have
this
no-
relationship.
If I don't have no ties and the person that I brought in just really wasn't, we weren't really that cool.
It was just for the purpose.
Yeah, it was just for that moment, and I don't care to each his own. I'm not gonna cock block for nobody. Let's be clear.
Radio is not her thing. Radio, she really gave it up when she heard about it. She just not her thing no more.
No,
In your day report, I'm about to do this. She is not even gonna try.
I need to know what words I can't say
Oh
because
no,
I'm
I'm just
unfiltered.
saying. It's cool. You know, we just have to keep it. But it's alright. But I don't know.
I'm sure the C word is one of those on the list you can't say.
So what, cookies. But so your thing is it's too soon. So my conclusion is being comfortable with whatever the situation is. That's the time that you let somebody know. Because I'm all about being comfortable. If the reason I say that too is when you go into something, I'm single, I don't have no responsibility to nobody.
Right.
So if you post something about me, I know what comes along with that. Cool. We out here, we partying, we having a good time. And if anybody asks that picture at that time,
Right.
what was going on there? Oh, that was just me and so we was hanging out having a good time, whatever.
Right.
Now, if it's a month down the line, like you saying, you posted something else, oh, boy, I see y'all together a lot. Yeah, that's my shit. You know, that's my girl. We in a relationship.
Yeah. I
Then,
don't think there's anything wrong with that because what people don't understand is like you don't just meet someone and automatically get in a relationship. I think that it's very important to have that friendship that, like build that friendship and that's what's going to carry you through that relationship.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't. They just want to jump in. Of course, it's casual, sex that they may have and then they just jump into it and those relationships don't last.
and don't forget,
You know?
when you see it, the background story to that may have already been
Right.
7 months.
Oh, absolutely.
You see what I'm
And
saying?
you don't even, it's not even your responsibility to explain
To
that.
explain that.
Like mind
I
your
just met her
business.
last
It
night.
needs to be organic. Like,
I just met her last night.
if for me, I'm not gonna want to post a picture, but when I do want to
Right.
post a picture, I post it.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not gonna
But
be
a lot-
like. I'm not gonna be like, okay, we at the 3-month mark. Time to post a picture.
But I think this also happens too. I think that most people do it out of spite. When they do post it, it's like, oh, you know what? The best revenge is to see him meet with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're, like you said, intention is very important.
Or now you want to post a picture because you think this other chick trying to get at you. Now you're gonna post a picture so everybody know y'all together when before.
Right. It didn't matter.
It didn't matter, right?
Because if you're doing it for everybody else, it's not gonna end well.
Right,
But
right.
you gotta have good intent.
Or you posting pictures with everybody else except for the person that you with.
Well, I don't think
Okay.
there's nothing wrong
Let's
with
do
playing
it.
the little games. Like,
Let's do it.
there's people in your business, might as well be like, what?
Let's
Let me
do
just throw a little
Bit of
side
rap.
game.
Let's do it. No, I'm just saying. We get ready to go because we do 7 and 9. We just having
I
fun
know.
because Nola said she won't come in. But shout out to Nola kicking it in the weekend. And this is what we do here at the Bridge Radio Show. We get into talking about something, we fly off into some other topics, but it's always juicy and good. And I don't know if Miss Kaya is coming back.
Am I invited back? Because, I mean, you've been throwing shade all day. And you've been talking about,
I've been throwing shade. Come on, Tina.
talking about,
I've
I
been
didn't
throwing shade.
accept your
I
invite.
think you pitched the tent right all over him. Like,
No.
and he's just been. If he had curls, he'd be clutching them like.
No, I'm in my protection mode right now.
And you got him saying things like, "I'm just trying to be nice over here."
That's
No,
That's my boy, though.
no, it's because like last little question. That was really
What question?
no. When you start, she better know, and she started doing all that, and see like got a dude, and they started. See that was you was like, yeah, I'm getting some good. Yes, she has great insight on. And I'm looking like,
I really wasn't mad, though. I'm very animated.
yeah, but I'm
I'm a
saying,
very animated person.
yeah, you ain't mad, but it's like, let me tell you, you could have said, let me tell you what happened to me, and then went to that. Right? You dig what I'm saying? So I'm like,
No, but that's never happened to me.
okay.
Yeah. No, they home.
It may not happen to her because if it ever does, girl,
But
home girl,
to be continued.
home girl, we got
Yeah,
But
I'm just
any of
trying to
my homies, you trying to get with my ex, This is the end of this friendship, and you know it.
She told you she had a sex show.
That's probably why my mouth is so reckless.
Right. And see, that's what I'm the reckless mouth. And she is.
We gotta post what words Kaya can't say.
No, Kaya can say what she want to say. But
it has to be censored.
No, it ain't got to be censored.
Okay.
We late night. We 7 to 9 on Saturdays. It's just like, ugh. But it's all good. You know, we make it do what it do up in here.
Thank you for having me.
So, Kaya, I mean,
thank you for
how
coming.
do you feel?
We're like 5 work weeks trying to get you in here.
I know, right?
It's crazy.
Hold on, but you know who had been here before? You know the person that was supposed to come?
Frank.
No, before you.
No, it was someone before me. No one ever is before me or after me. I'm the only one. Ew.
That's why they didn't ever make it, I guess, because they weren't meant to be here in the first place.
No, so when Frank said I got somebody else, he never said her name.
He you know what, he did drop it, he dropped it in the chat.
Oh, I wasn't in that chat yet.
No.
Wait a minute.
He didn't drop it in.
It was a chat with 5 people, and then it was a chat with 4, and then with 3.
Because what happened was that other person was in the chat.
So he made another chat.
And I said, no. I said, who is this other person that's in this thing? And he was like, oh, that's the other person. I said, you need to just remove that person because they're not part of this.
But Tina, when I sent you my Instagram and everything, you didn't send it to Terry?
No.
You know why I didn't send it to Terry? Because I'm almost, and I got to go back and look at the chat because I could have swore when he added you to the group, he said, hi, I'm introducing you to, and he said your name.
20699.
Oh yeah, because I was like Kaya.
I gotta find that other group.
But it was good. It was a good surprise. Surprise. Yep. That's not how I spell my name.
I know you done said that 1,000 times, but I ain't got time to be doing all that extra. K-A-H-I. That ain't even a number.
Let me see.
That's
I've been changing my number in years.
206?
No, that's not me.
Okay, so what does that say right there? At the very top.
No.
Everyone meet Kaya. She spelled my name right. Everyone give her a warm welcome. She's interested in coming to the team. And I said, hi, right.
So he did that's what I'm saying. He introduced her for the very first
show.
Because me and him had a conversation over the phone prior. I said, go ahead.
Was that after Queen? Was that after Queen?
Yes.
That was after Queen?
No. So the week I was supposed to come on was 4th of July.
What is that? That's from today. This is another group. He made it's from this group right here. You're in it.
I'm in that.
Yeah. There's okay. So
let me see.
There's actually 3 text messages.
He spelled it the same way I did.
There's actually three messages.
Y'all retarded.
There's one we have with me, you, Frank, and Queen, right? And then there's one with me, you, Frank, Queen, and Kaya. And now there's another one with just me, you, Frank,
I need
and
to get
Kaya.
y'all life together. I don't have time.
Because I was like,
but I only missed 2 weeks because I missed 4th of July weekend and I missed last week because I had a sinus infection.
Okay.
That's it.
I think you were supposed to. I think we talked about you coming.
Oh, I got that on the other one right there, and that's why.
Okay.
I think that was.
He didn't spell it. He spelled it like
the week before 4th of July, y'all moved the station. I was ready to go that week.
Right.
So it was 3.
Yeah. But I was like,
yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was, shawty. That's what it was. I feel you.
So the time now is 10:01. If you were supposed to be there at 10 o'clock, you still have about 10 minutes to get there. So I say use your time wisely.
You late.
Okay. So you guys listen, if you're listening to us right now on social media, listen, I need you to go out to your App Store or your Google Play Store and download the Hits 92.3 app and tell your friends about it. And if you have Alexa around, say, hey, Alexa, play Hits 92.3 and she will hook you up. If you're not interested in downloading the app because you're like me, you don't have a lot of space on your phone, then just go to hits923atlanta.com and check us out here at Hits 92.3. I'm your girl, Miss Tina E, checking in one more again. And you can find me on all social platforms by looking me up with MIZTINAE.
That's a lot.
Somebody tag in next.
I am your girl, Kaya Wee. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. That is KIYAHOUI. Kaya, and Wee is French for yes. So Kaya, yes. It was a pleasure. I'm gonna ask if I'm invited back. Who knows?
I don't know.
Hopefully, I see you guys another week.
I ain't feeling it, y'all.
Y'all enjoy
I
your
ain't feeling
Saturday.
it, y'all.
It was nice
I ain't
having
feeling it,
you.
y'all.
Thank
I
you.
vote you to come back.
Yay! So
I
I'm
ain't
back.
I don't
Cause
get
Terry vote don't matter.
I'm about to say I don't really get the last word in this, but
Look how skinny I was.
oh wow, that's you?
Yes,
Oh,
I was a
gosh.
skinny little scrumptious little thing.
I don't get the last word in this, but sis, just know I was in your corner.
Yay!
It was
I'm gonna jump into the parking lot and take his gun.
Like if you come to the back door, I'll open it for you.
Hey, you can't do me like
Terry
that.
know he want me back. He know.
She's talking about this station.
Exactly.
See, I wasn't even thinking like that.
Exactly.
So,
Send me those pictures.
No, I'm not sending you nothing because if you was here, you would have had those pictures.
I already know.
I'm sorry, that was.
I already know you
digress.
bitter. I already know you bitter.
She said, "I'm bitter." Never.
You be bitter
Never
when
that.
relationships be ended, huh?
Hell no.
thought we was friends.
Right.
You just stopped answering my phone call. Okay, can y'all wrap this up?
I know, right?
Oh, don't be slowing my stuff, Kaya.
Terry, do your drop so we can get out of here and enjoy your
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy T right here, Red Radio Show. Hits 92.3. I am your boy T. Y'all know how to find me. Google me. I ain't even got to explain. Google your boy. I'm out here in the game. You dig? And we got this team here. Miss Kaya. We'll be back. I don't know if Kaya coming back. I don't know. She's welcome to come back. But if she don't, it'll be just like the last time. But you know, we'll be up in here. Man, y'all make sure y'all follow me. We're doing Mobile Home Miracle. And what that is me and my partner, we're giving away a home to someone around the end of this month when the eviction moratorium ends, and we're going to be giving away a home to probably a single mother, a couple of kids that, you know, need a place to stay or that is affected by what's going on out here. And what we're asking is everyone, I mean, if you'd like to donate toiletries, what we want to do is have this where when they move in, all they got to do is kick their feet up, relax. And while we putting, it's a 2-bedroom, master bedroom, kids room. We're putting full-size bed, bunk beds for the kids. We're doing living room, kitchen stuff, everything. So if you'd like to donate something, man, please reach out to me in my DM me, or you can go to Capital Lincoln Associates. Or if you hear me, y'all know how to find me. Hit me up. I mean, even if y'all want to just donate and say, hey, I can't buy anything or bring anything, but here go $5, here go $10, or whatever the case, whatever it is y'all want to do, it will be put towards good use. And hey, it's already done. We basically took a rundown home.
That's real good. That's a blessing.
And we rehabbed it. And when I tell you, you can't tell it night and day.
That's excellent.
So, and what we're going to do is we're going to give it away. And once we give the home, we're going to pay for everything for a year.
Man.
And then after that year, they do their thing. So we just want to set it up and give back to some.
That's amazing.
And we rocking it like that. So anybody that we had a donation drive today. So you had people, man, we had people pulling up doing paper towels, tissue, plates, pots, pans. They were bringing food. They were bringing everything, all sorts of stuff. Feminine products, because we're doing single mother. So feminine products, what feminines need, women need. That type of stuff. And the only thing we're coming up with now, when I tell you we redid this fence, laid sod, made grass, we put up, oh man, we did this from top to bottom. If y'all like to see what we did, you can go to Aja Management Group, AJA Management GRP on Instagram, AJA Management GRP, or Capital Lincoln Associates, and you can see the transformation of this home, and that's what we're doing.
Let me ask you this: are you guys looking for partners to jump in so y'all can do this more for maybe another individual?
So let's just say we're always looking for partners because we sell, rehab, do everything. I went out and acquired my license so I can retail homes and mobile homes, manufactured homes, and all that stuff like that. So it wouldn't be an issue. And this right here has been an eye opener. And what I mean by that is when you buy a home and you're flipping it to make cash, that's one thing. But when you buy a home and you're flipping it to give away, if you're looking at budgets then, you're really looking at budgets now because you're like, wait a minute, I'm already 10,000 in? Wait a minute, I'm 15,000 in? Like, this is what I put in the homes when I'm selling them. So we're giving this. So you start thinking about that. But then when you look on the back end, whatever you do good for somebody, you receive it.
That's right.
So,
Absolutely.
I mean,
for real.
it ain't that, but it's anybody to tell you they don't think of it when you're going through it, that's different. But because we were like, bruh, calm down. We're not, because me, I'm like, yo, we need to put this faucet, hold on, we're giving this away. We're not flying this up. You ain't getting granite countertops and terracotta and marble floors in the bathroom. We ain't doing all of that. So
Yet.
not.
And to that,
Not on the giveaway,
and
but
to-
I mean on the.
Yeah, you never know. You may get some
Oh, yeah,
donations, and in the future, and you may be able to get some.
So what we
Right.
want.
Vomit,
So what we want to plan on doing now?
it's
We're
bomb anyway.
we're
So
open
to
do that.
leave it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just from my own personal experience coming up with being single, having my kids, I'm gonna take this real quick. A person gave me $60 back in the days when me and my kids was like, I was doing bad. And I tell people all the time that $60 that person gave to me, I'm still living off that same $60 right now. That was the difference between my children not eating and me not being able to mentally go to that next step and being
Which is
able to do.
huge.
It was just $60 to them. They reached in, they said, Mom, what you need? I went into the unemployment office. I never forget, it was my agent worked for an unemployment. I said, I just need a job so I can be able to feed my kids. I was crying. He reached in his pocket, gave me $60, and I'm still living off of that same $60. So my hats definitely go off to you. My hats go off to you and your colleagues who are doing that. That is beautiful.
What we want to do is me and my partner, we have decided we can't give away a house every month, but we can give away our services, monthly. Like,
you know what?
we might have to, hey, you need a room. You need a room.
What's the after?
I don't know what you guys are aspiring to do, but I'm going to speak it into existence that you will get to the point where you can give away a house every single month, because this is a good thing. And there are people out there who can, enough of the village comes together, you can give away a house every single month.
Every month, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Make a difference every day. Wow.
Are you guys doing this out there? But,
I'm saying it's
yeah,
so we trying. That's what we doing. So anybody that like to come down and
see
invest,
it.
I mean, not at the same time.
Well, you could have you showed it to her once. You just
No, I showed her something different. See how y'all in your feelings?
Yes, I am in my feelings.
Not too bad.
I am.
It's your boy T right here, the Red Radio Show. This is 2.3. Man, I want to thank everybody for listening. Check this out. Rock with us, man. Shout out to everybody here at the station. Hey, rock with us. Next week, same bad time, same bad channel. We'll be here and we'll have more juicy topics, more juicy. Kaya here, so it look like she gonna get raunchy. But
no, I don't want to get raunchy. I can get regular. I got
definitely vanilla.
I got several dimensions to me, but if y'all talk about it, I'm gonna go deep into deep.
It's so funny because when we started these conversations, y'all was trying to tiptoe around. I'm like, why are we talking like this again?
I try to get out of my sex talk radio show, but
it's juicy. That's what they
that's what they want.
All right, people. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Until next time, y'all have a great night.
Good night,
y'all.
Bye.
Wow. This is the after. That's great. That's like night and
That
day.
is beautiful. That is that is really nice.
I need to find the pictures where